Hi guys, welcome to Convo with Cream. You know the vibes already. Big up yourself. I just want to thank everybody that tuned into my last episode. I just want to big up Big Zeeks. He forgot to give this to me, but he left it here. He left me with his CD, and yes, I even got some merch. Don't worry, I will be wearing it. Thank you. Big up yourself. You know the vibes already. And I just want to tell everybody to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, make sure.
Yeah, come. You know the vibes already.
Make sure you subscribe to the thing, you know.
Come on, and make sure you follow me on Twitter. Follow me on all the socials. Convo with Cream.
Yes.
And yes,
all of that.
you lot can hear the voice, innit? So I better get into my intro.
Yeah.
Right. Today's guest is a natural.
Don't go too hard.
No, come on. Is a natural born athlete who is
Yeah.
extremely known for his physique and possibly the biggest biceps on your timeline.
You're guessing it. You're guessing it.
he's
Oh
a
my days.
bodybuilder,
Oh my days.
Combat sports competitor,
Okay,
actor, and
all of that.
artist. He recently took a break, and I can't wait to get into his story. Please make some noise for Armz Korleone, aka Armz Korleone.
You guys are guessed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
yourself.
Yeah,
Thank
big up
you
you,
so
sister.
much for
Listen,
coming on.
it's been it's
Lovely
an honor.
to
It's an
meet you
honor.
as well.
Lovely to meet you too, man. You saying
How
that
you
good?
been?
Are you good?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
how's the
great.
family?
Yeah, no, everyone's good.
Yeah?
Everyone's good. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
I'm blessed. I'm
Healthy.
blessed.
You look healthy still.
Thank you.
You look the sun. It come look like
Thank
bright
you.
on the place and that,
Thank
man.
you.
You know what I'm saying? You get me?
Thank you. Soft
Yeah.
life to say.
Soft life. It's soft life. Yeah, soft life.
life
Everyone
is
is soft life thing.
That's what I'm trying to embrace.
Yeah, no, it's
You
good. It's
understand
good.
what
It's
I'm
good.
saying?
It's good.
You know what I mean?
You have a
But
balance.
yeah.
I'm sure you've had a hard life.
Come on, we've
Yeah.
been through things. You know what I
I
mean?
hear
That's
that.
what makes us special, innit?
100%.
But it's the ones that keep it
yeah,
going
no
and
doubt. But you're still here, you know.
yeah,
I mean, shining.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because I
great.
like to represent the phoenix.
Yeah.
No matter what I go through,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
come
yeah.
back 10 times stronger. You understand?
100%,
Them
yeah, yeah.
can't stop me.
You rise from the ashes.
Yeah,
I
rise
love
from the
that, man.
ashes.
I
Do you
love that,
understand?
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great,
yeah,
man. But
yeah.
thank you for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
And thank you for providing such a comfortable platform for me to come and share myself and open up myself to you and just
Yeah.
have a nice conversation, you know what I mean? Chat to someone
Amen.
and that, you know what I'm
Come
saying?
on,
It's
come
good.
on. And you
So,
come out drip. You see him in his
Nah,
thing,
this
come
is a
on,
look on
yeah.
something, look lighting, you get me? You know what I'm saying? This is nothing,
Come
man.
on, and we're coordinating with the black. I notice I've been in sync with my guests with the colour
cuz,
coordination.
You know what time it is, fam? We're
Mhm.
aligning, you feel me?
Yeah. Right. So I want to know, who gave you the names Armz Korleone?
The mandem, you know?
Really?
The mandem. So it started with embarrassingly with Sparks.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, the mandem I just gassed in it, so boom. And there was a youth that was also called Sparks. And then he was like, we got to fight for the name. I was like, bro, I'm not fighting for a dumb name, fam.
Yeah.
Like, you're stupid, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, the mandem are just egotistical and they're just like on stupidness. So
Yeah.
I went through some stuff and I kind of like went through a rebirth in it at that period in time in my life. And then when I came out, it was just like, yeah, the mandem just arms in it, you know what I mean? Because again, I'm not the same person I was back then, you know what I mean? I've lived many lives and I've died many deaths, you know what I'm saying? I'm still living and dying, you know what I'm saying? On a metaphorical thing, but back then it was just hella pure madness.
Really?
So,
So when you say like you lot had to fight for the name, let's start there.
yeah.
So
No,
what
but
did-
he was an idiot.
Okay.
He was just an idiot. He was like, I'm Sparks, you're Sparks. We can't both be Sparks.
Okay,
so
cool.
we're going to have to swing it out. I said,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
because that's what we was doing. You know what I mean? Just youths. Just
So you was
like,
fighting from young.
from young, man.
Okay,
I'm telling
cool.
you, from young, that's what we just used to do. Like, just, we're getting straight into this.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? Let me
Innit?
just-
Come
let
on.
me
This is
just-
Convo with Cream, you
Let me
know.
get a bit comfortable, you know what I mean? 'Cause, you know what I mean? I'm about to.
Here we are.
I come here to chill, man. I
Gods
said
of
the mandem, yeah. I said the mandem. We need a sofa because I
Yeah.
wanted to come in my slippers and my coat and that, you know what I mean?
You
Like,
should have made
I
me
should have made the
know.
gown,
We
you know
coulda
what I'm
got-
saying?
We could have made it happen, you know.
Say swear.
This is Convo
Oh my
with
days.
Cream. We
Hey,
coulda made
Steve,
it
well gone.
happen.
You didn't tell me.
Steve, next time, let the team know. Next time when he comes back,
Yeah, 100%.
Different
No, I'm definitely
settings.
coming back because I wanted to, because he said
Yeah.
to me, converse with Cream. After I
Yeah.
want to get into the story and that,
Yeah.
but he was like, yeah, converse with Cream and that. So I'm thinking, alright, cool, because I watched the show. I watched Williams Holidays one. Hey,
yeah, big up
old
William.
type William, that's my guy. A little story about, I'll get into a little story
Yeah,
of Williams and that.
yeah.
But it's conversation I watched and I was like, I should just come in my like morning, my gown, like, and just get in the sofa and just chill and just be like my slippers and that. Can't come to chill my sister, you know what I'm saying? Just have a vibes and think about next time. And then I'm
Yeah,
this is
next
also good.
time, man.
Yeah,
Next
so
time.
good. But like I said, back then,
Yeah.
the man them just very egotistical and we just want stripes. So a lot of it is just like violence. We got fire. You know what I'm saying? And like this youth was like, yeah, you're called Sparks, I'm Sparks. So let's just, I'm like, nah, bun that. You know what I mean? So that's just trippiness. But in terms of Armz, it was just the man them that gave me that name card. Like I said, fighting has been a big part of my life. You know what I mean? I was fighting from when I came out of the womb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I had the cord wrapped around my neck. So
yeah, you know the ones there from
so
birth.
this is me from birth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
so Armz was more like physical arms men, not arms as in size of your arms.
No. So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Like people over the years, because I've been embarrassed to tell that part of my life story. Like, I mean, I didn't feel comfortable in telling people, oh, I'm called Armz because Armz House, because fighting.
Armz
you know
House,
what I mean? Because I had, like I said, I was living a different life then.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And when Armz came to be, I had a different mindset. I had reprogrammed myself at the time. So it wasn't like I wasn't comfortable with saying, oh yeah, I'm Armz because this and that. So I was like, I just took on that narrative, like, yeah, Armz because I got big arms, innit? Yeah. Hold tight, you man.
You know what I've noticed, like, it's your story. And so long as you're working on becoming a better person, do you understand what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, you should be, I'm glad that you feel good about saying where, what made you you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like on my last episode, like I was talking about certain things, and we was talking about like the messages that I've been getting through God and stuff like that. And it was like, God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called.
Yeah.
Do you understand
that's
what
bars,
I'm saying?
You know? Hey, are you deep in this? Make sure you quote this. Say it one more time, sister.
God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called.
Yeah, he qualifies.
Do you understand?
And
sometimes when you're the called, you may go through things that you don't understand at the time, but those things during your journey and your process make you who you are.
100%.
You understand what I mean?
I feel that. 100%. I've been through that. You get me? So, that's how Armz came to be, man. Armz and just Armz House and Korleone, because there's a bag of Armz. So I just wanted to differentiate myself a little bit. And I love the Quadfather. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that's where the Korleone come into it.
Yeah, exactly. I
Say no more.
Yeah.
So what you've been? So we'll get back into like a bit more of the backstory in a little bit. But work-wise, what have you been working on at the moment? Tell me.
At the moment, a lot of music stuff.
Yeah, I know. I see.
Is it?
Yeah. On the YouTube channel. I saw you previewing something.
Yeah. It's just a lot of previews because I've been doing music from when I was a youth, and like I'm a creative person in all aspects. And do you know what I mean? I love creativity because I love to walk in that, create a good energy. You know what I'm saying? I align my mind to that. You know what I'm saying? As a creator, so. And for me, as an expressive person, I need vices to be able to express myself. Sometimes, like in terms of communication, I've come a long way. You know what I mean? I don't like talking. Do you get it? So the way I'm able to communicate is through creativity, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's bodybuilding, or whether it's fighting. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, you gotta pick. I've had time to kick back and be like, okay, cool. I want to channel my energy into these vices, which is art. Music, bodybuilding, and combat sports, and discipline in as a whole. Do you get it? So with music, I've been doing it since I was a youth, man. Since I was in like high school, like year 8. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. Like
what, spitting?
Spitting, yeah, cuz. Yeah, from year 8. Yeah. Okay. Do you remember Bebo?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Bebo days, MySpace. I've been out here, do you know what I mean? I remember like being in school and then like I just like being in the camera and you little Nokia, whatever, and I was out here like and it's SPARK to the S.
Say
you
no
get me? You've been out here, do you know what I mean? But I've had over the years I've just been like, honing my skills as in terms of lyricism.
So was that your first? So music was your first passion then? Would you say
art
was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So what type of stuff do you like to draw? Like wild, like my son can draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up your son.
Amazing. Nathan.
A
gift
big
from
up
God.
Nathan
It
still.
means. Yeah.
Big up Nathan.
Big up Nathan.
Yeah? I mean, you continue to flourish and thrive, my brother.
Amen.
You get big up your mama, so you get me.
Thank you.
But art was my first like love. You know what I mean? You asked me a question. What was the question?
What do you like to paint? What type of art is your style? Like what type of style have you got?
That's a good question. I just love to draw portraits. I love to recapture human faces. You know what I'm saying? I love that, like expressions. You know what I mean? I draw different, all manner of different things, but my main thing is portrait with pencils, innit? You know what I mean? Just capturing that raw emotions and
Do you remember when you could? Do you remember when you realised, like, I'm really good at this?
I don't think I'm even good now.
Really,
I'm still
you
learning.
just love to do it.
Yeah, I just love to do it, and every
Yeah.
day is I'm just learning. I'm just learning every day. It's just I keep that in mind so I don't get gassed. Do you get it? I don't want to become arrogant, or I don't want to be. I don't want to become like, because once you get complacent, then you start to chill too much. You know what I mean? You start to think, oh yeah, I'm good, so you don't need to put in work. But every day is a learning. It's an opportunity to learn. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where I put my mind. But it's never been like, oh my God, like, yeah, I'm so sick. But there has been times where I've done something, I'm like, oh, how did I even do this?
Do you ever share it with the public, or is that like your personal? Really?
Yeah, I got an art page.
I got to look into that.
Yeah.
That's actually I'm really into my research, but that's actually something
because that's low-key, that's in the shadow. That's like ninja, shinobi. You get me? You can't.
Yeah.
But I haven't
gotta
really.
let me know so I can.
I
definitely want to see.
Yeah, but I haven't really pushed out the art like that because it's something that's personal to me, because that's like my first love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then discipline came through, you know, because like I said, I've lived many lives and I've died many deaths. You know what I'm saying? I've wanted to be certain things, and then something happens and I'm just in this crowd, and I'm in that crowd. You know what I mean? I remember it was in year 6. I sat next to one brother, and he used to like draw these little characters, and I wanted to know how to do it, but he wouldn't teach me, little pagan, fam. You know what I mean? Anas, his name was Anas. I remember, you know what I mean? I was like,
he didn't want you to know.
But he was, you know, in school you got these little things that you do that makes you the popular kid.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm, you know, fresh off the boat, cause you know what I'm saying, straight from Ghana and that. So I'm looking at this shoe, I'm thinking, yeah, cause like I want to draw like this guy, cause he gets the ratings, innit? But obviously, so I just look. He wouldn't teach me, so I'm very good at just observing. You know what I mean, and just drawing. So that's what I do. Observational drawing. So that's what I studied in college.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I could just look at you and be like,
and you can draw it. I'm one of those stickmen drawers.
It's all good.
You know, like
it's so good.
Oh my gosh, I really wish I could draw, but I can't.
Do you know what it is? You know what's mad? You're saying stickman, but you know, like people sell art for over 500K. And it's literally just them, just like...
I know. Sometimes just one little splash.
You know like that?
Do you know what I mean? I see them going...
Listen, your stick man is more...
do you know what I mean?
You can shot that. If you get the right people, you can shot that. You can
I'm going to start my little art, you know, cream, watch.
Yeah, just
my collection.
A stick man thing, and put like a little something as your mark, and then just gas it like, you see this piece, it signifies... Yeah.
You're gonna have to help me sell my art. You're gonna have to help me sell my art.
Yeah, you just have to just talk, innit? You get me?
Come on.
Well, yeah, man.
Yeah. So basically, art was first.
Yeah.
And then you had your love for your music. Is that what comes second, would you say? Or your
Dance.
sport? Dance. Multi-talented.
Like that.
Yeah.
Because
what, break dancing stuff?
It started with jazz.
Really?
Which is like the stuff that Michael Jackson does.
Okay. Yeah, I know, because I see you do your moonwalk is your your move, isn't it?
That's my thing. So you know what I was saying, like in school you got that one thing that makes you the popular kid. My thing was doing the Michael Jackson movements.
Say no
more. You know what I mean? So it was art and then dance. And then I was I remember I taught myself how to do Michael Jackson's movements, and I entered talent shows doing that. You know what I mean? Winning a few of them, coming, was it runner up? You know what I mean? And performing in school. So I've been performing from an early stage. You know what I'm saying?
So you've never been shy?
No. It's just like, if I go do something, I go and do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the repercussions, what's going to happen. I'm just going to gain experience. You feel me? You got to enter everything with fearlessly.
Come on.
Do you get it?
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to enter everything you do with
I always say take risk and prosper, you know?
Yeah, but it's nothing at risk. It's just like, you're here to live an experience, innit? So just experience it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the end, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. You know what I mean? So just grab life by the balls, cause you know what I'm saying? Just go there, turn up, slap your balls on the table, shut up. Yeah, I'm here.
Say those exactly.
You know what
straight.
I mean? So I've been performing from early, man.
Yeah.
So start dance, doing jazz. I don't know the right terminology for what his type of dancing is, but Michael Jackson dance, I'll call it. And then I went on to do breakdancing, and I was actually in a crew. Frantic UK.
Really?
Frantic.
Big up Frantic.
I'm going back way back. You know what I'm saying? Then you know, doing breakdancing, you know, being in a crew. I was really sold on that idea that I want to be a breakdancer. Then obviously, that didn't transpire. You get me? And then I went into something else.
How did that happen? No, like how was that?
What's that?
Being in the crew and all of that.
It was sick.
It must have been fun.
Because it was all like family, innit? It was all like people that I went to school with.
And do you remember that movie? the breakdance.
Yeah, of course.
I loved
There's
that.
a bag of them though. Which one
Yeah,
specifically?
there was like electric boogaloo.
Yes.
You know, that's like the thing.
And
Yeah,
breaking. Remember
Yeah,
breaking.
listen,
Yeah,
what
that's
I
my tune.
love that.
What,
like,
turbo and them,
and
man.
I like the apparel, that kind of era of dress sense, and that I remember, and everyone used to wear like the sweatbands around your head and all of them.
No doubt.
Do you get me? But yeah, I
We're gonna bring it back
remember all
though,
of
innit?
that. My uncle was cold at
We're
breakdancing.
gonna bring it back though.
Really?
The whole thing, innit? You and
Everything always comes back around anyway.
History repeats
It
itself.
always goes back, and like
100%.
American Apparel, bit of Lululemon and all of that. All of those like them brands, they're all like based off of those things.
Okay.
That kind of era anyway.
Man. People take from the past a lot. To get it. Yeah, the past is we have to look to the past for inspiration.
Yeah. So back to that, like when you was talking about like work wise, yeah. So you got I saw you like previewing a track and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what? You got a project coming out?
Eventually. Because
have you been in the studio?
I've been in the studio. Yeah, many a times. You get me? I was in the studio yesterday actually with Richard Carter, Richard Carter, super talent, amazing brother. You know what I mean? Like it's like Prince and Jamiroquai put in one. Like he's amazing. He's gonna be a superstar. But yeah, I was in there with him. He produced a beat yesterday, and it was just vibes. And so we've yet to vocal that. But in terms of a project, eventually I will do a project. But I want to just sort of let everybody kind of warm up to me first as a,
I hear you.
You know, as a lyricist and a musician or an artist, because people know me as the bodybuilder guy, the guy with the arms, isn't it? And looking from the outside, then it will be. I think, in my opinion, it will be hard to accept that, like me coming now spitting bars. You know what I mean? So I don't want to come on a gimmick thing. I want to like come proper, because I respect music, because music is spiritual, innit? And I don't want to, because a bag of man do the gimmick thing because they got followers or clout. I don't want to do that. I respect the art, so I've been working with some very like cool people. And
that's good.
You know what I mean? And I've been in the darkness, so now like in a hyperbolic time chamber, just you know what I mean, actually having something substantial to say. You know what I mean? When I jump on the beat, you know what I mean?
I definitely hear that.
So soon project come. But for now it's just features. You know, warming myself up in the scene. And
who's your music inspirations?
I love this question because I knew it was gonna come. J Hus.
Really?
J Hus.
Big up Hus.
Big up Hus,
he's
man.
cold, you know.
J Hus.
He is.
J Hus. But this is, if we're talking present day, say J Hus in it. But if we're talking old school, say Michael Jackson, Tupac.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
The Isley Brothers. You know. Who else? There's a bag of people. Anita Baker.
Yes.
Sweet.
Come on. Yeah, man, I
You
know.
know?
Yeah. I know.
Anita Baker.
Yeah.
All the old school stuff from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I love them man there. But like new age people, I'll say J Hus is my favorite one. I like Dot Rotten, Hold Tight Dot. That's my brother.
Big up.
You know what I mean? There's a few people, the legends like Temper T. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, these brothers are my inspiration still, and these are people that I've had the opportunity and pleasure to sit with and learn from them as well. So I want to respectfully and sincerely big them up while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? What about you though? Who's your
Tupac for sure?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Sam Cooke.
There's
too many.
You got to put me on.
Yeah,
do
you
bare,
understand
innit?
what I'm saying?
There's bare talent.
Yeah, Ninja Man. I'm very eclectic.
Yeah, Ninja Man. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Ninja Man. I like Buju. Buju's sick.
Yeah. Even like Michael Bolton. Like there were so many. Like I'm very eclectic.
Yeah.
Obviously Bob Marley.
Yeah,
do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like
man.
and obviously when I get put on the spot, I hate it because then I forget. So like I'll be like, how could I not? Do you know what I mean? Mary J. Blige. Do you understand? Like there's so many.
There's so much talent.
You know,
you can't just have one.
Yeah.
Because everyone has a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? It's good, man.
I'm more like it don't have to be one specific genre. It's just like the feeling and the message, and that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
vibe,
how they when they're on a song, you know.
100%.
That's because it brings me back to a time.
I want to ask you though. Do you sing? You look like you sing.
I wanted to be a singer.
Yeah, what happened?
I can't sing that good. Truly, I was in a group. I was in a couple groups actually.
I think you can sing.
I'm not as good as I'm a better rapper than I am a singer.
Yeah, I know you are, but shift your mindset and you can just do anything you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, then obviously you can't.
I'm all
right.
Learn. I don't have no shame singing. I'll definitely sing along.
100%.
But yeah,
karaoke thing. You should go karaoke.
Yeah, one of them ones. I'll do karaoke all day long. Do you know what I mean?
What about spitting? You still spitting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I was about to drop something, but then I got pregnant.
Oh, so this one.
Yeah, and had a baby.
Flipping.
Yeah, but
Who was
I've
this?
always got fire.
Who was his baby?
Roman Santiago, my beautiful baby boy.
You're a blessing, but come on, man.
I know.
Mumsy, innit?
I know. He's a whole go above.
No, but it's never too late. It's never too late.
No, I got stuff in the vault. Because I'm just one of those people where I enjoy doing music and I love being in the booth. So I just do it because I can.
Yeah. What you saying? Sister Cream and aka collab.
Come on.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, we're gonna do something. Come
so
on.
I've got one question to ask you
Yeah.
though. On your page you got this wig thing. What's all that about? I saw the trailer.
Oh, we forgot.
And you're looking like a real gangster, you know. Hey.
Nah, girl. What are you?
I snatch up the girl
and
wigs and is that what you're on, yeah?
Listen.
I'm gonna shout you because there's a few bitches that wanna just mash up, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring you in. See all you pagan chicks that mess with me. I got a sister Creamy now. I'm coming up. I ain't gonna do nothing. You get me? I'm gonna set my sister on you, bro.
Yeah,
don't play with me, bro. I know you got my back, innit?
Come on.
Yeah. All right. See, you hear that? You hear that? Cool.
I got his back.
Trust
Come
me.
on.
So you lot, you fools. You get me?
Yeah. So what do you prefer then? So what do you prefer, music or sports? What do you prefer? Or like
there's no preference.
You love them both.
Yeah. They're all great vices for me to just as an outlet. You know what I mean? But I love music because it's a different type of expression and it's felt worldwide, universally. You can say certain things that's relatable and then it touches people and it heals people, you know what I'm saying? It was Fela Kuti that said this, like, if you don't respect music and the spirit that it brings, then you're gonna die, fam. You're gonna finish yourself, you know what I'm saying? So music, the power of healing that it has is, I feel it more, you know what I mean? I said to Steve, at some point I just want to wake up and just do music and create, you know what I mean? Oh, Steve, my manager, by the way, big up my manager, Steve, and you get me? Out there in the shadows. Hey, young cappuccino and that, yeah?
Big up.
Yeah, no, so, music, but I love all the things that I'm drawn to because, like I said, I'm a very expressive person. I've got hella fire, so these are things that I'm able to channel my energy into without, just being a terrorist out here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Cause that's always there, you know what I'm saying?
I hear that. So would you call yourself a content creator?
Hell no.
I see you got.
No.
I don't know disrespect. But I see, like, you got your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So like, I see like you do your training videos, which inspire people. Obviously, people that want to do training. So it's not in like I'm just I'm saying.
No, I'm not here.
I see like your videos and that, but that's not what you are. You're just showing.
No, I didn't. That's the thing. I was having this conversation with Steve. Like, there's so many labels. Like, everybody wants to be this content creator, this label person.
Thank you.
So what's this then?
Mark.
What's
Big
this?
Up, Mark. We
What's
get
this
a
one here?
drink. Do you want a drink?
No.
Okay,
I'm cool with the
you
water.
good? Yeah.
Is that the Hennessy, yeah? Hey, we're getting down, getting lit. Wow.
What is this?
It's only right. What's that? What's that?
Hennessy.
No, drink some more. Drink some more.
I'm a sipper.
Drink. No.
I literally, I'm just,
Because I want the real cream to come out.
That is me. I'm sip.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But I want you to sip.
Yeah.
And so
man, me I go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we listen. Yeah, we gotta get this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What was I saying actually?
About your videos on your YouTube.
So,
what you're saying to Steve.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not someone who likes labels in general because I feel like it kind of boxes you in. So I don't like to label myself, but for the viewers that are tuned in, I guess you say I'm just a bodybuilder, man. But I do like I said, I love creating. You know what I mean? But I'm not a content creator. I'm not influencer. I'm not bodybuilder. That's not me. You know what I mean? I'm deeper than that. You know what I mean? That's all just a facade. That's all just. You know what I mean? It's nothing. But I'm just here. I'm a creator. In the highest form. You know what I mean?
I hear that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're creative.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah, I hear that. And there's no limits. You don't want to box yourself into nothing.
Nah, exactly. There's exactly.
You're multi-talented, Armz.
Thank you so much. I come from I look at it from a place where it's like on a celestial level. You know what I mean? We are from the creator source. You know what I mean? One and all is one. So I align my mind to that. Do you know what I mean? I see myself as the creator. I don't see myself as the flesh. Right. You know what I mean? The creator creates everything. You are part of me. I am part of you. You're an extension of me. I'm an extension of you. Same as everybody in this room. You know what I'm saying? So we're illusion of separation is mad, you know what I mean? But we're one, you know what I mean? Just you're me in a different physical manifestation. You feel me? So that's how I see it. That's me in it.
Yeah.
So I walk in that. I walk on that path solidly as the creator. So that's why I'm able to do art. That's why I'm able to spit. That's why I'm able to just go in myself and train hard and be successful. You know what I mean? I don't need nothing to power me, because my drive is different. You know what I'm saying? My drive come from the heavens, fam. You know what I mean? It's not an ego thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, yeah, boom, this is me. I walk in my truth.
I hear that.
Do you get it? So that's why I'm able to just be successful in all these fields and just have the capacity to do all these things. You know what I mean? So I'm the creator in the highest form. You know what I mean? But right now you see me at my lower self. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong though, my power is there, because you get me. Our powers are there.
Have you got anything on your bucket list work-wise that you want to do?
Work-wise?
Yeah.
I don't find this as work though, first and foremost.
Okay, say
it's
no
just an
more.
experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't have a bucket list, man. I just want to experience life to its full core. You know what I mean? Like, fail miserably and succeed amazingly. You know what I'm saying? It's so cool, man. You know what I mean? It's all right. But yeah, there's nothing specifically. I would love to work with J Hus one day though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's a mad talent. He's a mad creator. I see him for who he is. You know what I mean? I would love to work with, creatively work with a lot of people in the industry, just to learn. You know what I mean? And see how they think. You know what I mean? And get a taste of their mind. You know what I mean? And their creative energy. Like, that would be great. But yeah, working with J Hus, working with a few producers like J5, Swindle, who I've actually been in the studio with. Big up Swindle. You know what I mean? Sickest producers.
Big up.
You know what I mean?
Them that are all nodding their head. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in terms of like outside what I'm doing, I would love to like go into like the mountains, with the monks and that, the Shaolin people, and just like meditate and be in that energy, because
so
I know
you're all about that higher frequency
yeah,
and stuff like
man,
that,
yeah, just
vibration
holistic living
and stuff like that. Yeah,
energy, because all this energy, you know
Come
what I mean?
on, I'm
the
big on
physical is such a
little thing.
Yeah, so little, man. There's more to this life.
There's
much more. I've seen so much, and I'm like, rah. What I've seen, I come back and I'm like, this is so dead. I want to stay in that place. You know what I mean? I close my eyes and I see for real. When I open my eyes, I don't really see anything. You know what I'm saying? This is just whatever. But I want to go and actually like understand energy, life, and open up different pathways to my brain, and just feel the magic of life on a different level. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be here. You know what I mean? I want to be just, what I mean?
There's so much that we haven't tapped into.
Exactly.
Do you understand? And they close us off so that we can't explore the world 100%. And all of them things. Do you understand what I mean? And see things through different lenses and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
How can you be on the planet that you was born in, but you need a passport to go here and there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's bare barriers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even travel. You can't even go Brixton. You got to go through bare barriers. You got to tap your card and da-da-da-da-da. It's like such a mad world.
With this little boy from years ago, way before our time, speaking about that. About the passport, how it's like limiting people to do things and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Just to go and travel and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
It just limits your mind. It puts you in a box. But I'm trying to just... but that's just the physical. That's just the physical though. But mentally, you can't be in the box. You know
Exactly. That's why I love music so much as well.
It takes you away.
Because I travel when I listen to music.
Yeah, sick.
Literally.
Sick.
What's
your favorite music to listen to?
Oh gosh, it depends.
Like if you're at home, say for example at yard now, it's a Friday night. Okay, so tomorrow you're gonna be vibes and you wake up. What's the first thing you'd put on? Type of music. What artist?
I don't have an art. I don't.
What vibes would you tune into? You just woke up, you're feeling nice. You're happy for the gift of life. You're like, I'm cream. Bitches.
I like. So there's gas music.
Gas
music.
So
when I'm in my like gas mode, like getting, I'm in that kind of vibe. Like when it's like, don't play with me. It has to be rap.
Rap, okay,
all day long.
Cool.
Do you know what I mean? I love Future and all of them ones there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I'm in my charge up, motivate me. I like listening to because my dad's a Rasta, so
nice.
I love all of them, all them roots and them kind of. I love that vibe.
Yeah, nice.
I love gospel.
Okay, great.
Do you know what I mean? And them kind of things there. But I like all types of music. I can't really Do you get me? Because I love
of
bashment as
course.
well. You know, I'm Jamaican
No, of
background,
course,
you know.
man, of course.
Bashment too as
Yeah, I
well.
can
Do you get me?
imagine.
Reggae. You know what I mean?
I can imagine.
You know, so
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like
That's amazing.
quite a, yeah.
That's
I like
amazing.
quite a lot.
Respect.
Mm.
What type your pops though, man?
Huh?
What type your pops?
Yeah, big
How's he
up my
doing?
pops, man. He's good.
Is he alright?
He actually called me today.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sick. Are you close with him?
His locks are down to here, you know.
Oh, swear
down to his
down. I want to
ankle.
see this.
Yeah.
I want to meet him. He must have a bit of
He's,
wisdom to
and
bestow.
everyone knows him in the ends as well,
Swear
you know.
down, what's
Yeah,
his name?
man. And chicken and big up my father. Yeah.
They got your father, man. How
Yeah.
about Mumsy?
Yeah,
You close?
Mumsy's good.
You guys
Mumsy's
close?
amazing. Yeah, me and my
Sick.
mum are so super
Yeah,
tight.
please, man.
I'm actually a mummy's girl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. Keep them close, man, car. That's everything.
Look at this. Armz interviewing me, you know. Can
Nah,
you see
man.
this?
Listen, you have to have the vibes, innit? You know what I mean? Come, I told you, come chat with my sister.
You got convo.
Yeah, man.
I
You
like
can't just
that.
be stiff up and trying to be like,
Yeah.
yeah, shut up, man.
Tell me about a little bit of like your daily routine. Talk to me.
My daily routine.
Yeah.
So there's so much to it. Do you want
Mhm.
me to start from like the beginning?
Like when you wake up, what kind of
Yeah.
intentions do you set for the day? Like what type of stuff do you do? Do you have a specific diet? Do you train every day?
Yeah, yeah. So my training starts as soon as I wake up.
So are you an early morning person?
Yeah, very early morning, or it depends.
Mhm.
It depends what I've been doing
Mhm.
the night before. But
Mhm.
as soon as I wake up, my first thing is to lay my bed, do up my bed, because
Spread your bed, the first task of the day, innit?
that's it. Yeah, so
Exactly.
that sets the mood for the day, because
Yes.
I've done something. So that's me. Like, you know
Apparently,
what I
they
mean?
said the most successful people are the people that the first thing they do is spread their bed.
Is it?
I don't know if it's true or not, but I know that I was taught. They was always taught, as you're weak, spread your bed.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Because
there's something in that.
I don't know.
Simple as it is.
I think it might be psychological as well, because I come from a very straight background. I was born and bred in Ghana. Did you get it? So my mum, from my mum to my grandma to my uncles and my aunties, like, yeah, discipline has been instilled in me from a very early age.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
like my uncle had a big old house, and he had pots, he had plant pots, he had pillars in his house, and every pillar had a plant pot. And I had to go around every morning, wake up. My task was to go around the whole compound and water every single plant pot.
Wow.
From the front bit of the house to the back bit to the top. That was my duty. So discipline has been, you know what I mean, a
Instilled
big
in
part.
you from
Yeah.
young. How did you feel when you was doing it? Was you proud to do it, or was you like a rebellious child when you was doing? Like, how did you take the message? How did you take that on, knowing that you had to go and water everything?
I'll come back to my daily routine.
Yeah.
I don't remember, so to speak, but I must have probably rebelled in a way, because I didn't want to wake up that early. So as a youth, man, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to wake up to just water plants. But now, reflecting, I'm like, wow, I'm so glad I did that. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? In that moment, you're like, why am I having to water all these plants, bruv? You know what I mean? This guy don't rate me. You know, something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then it's only later.
Yeah, but it's good. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. Like it was calm. I feel like my childhood, if I'm to remember correctly, I was just in my own world, innit? I never had no concept of, I don't like this, or I don't even remember feeling any type of anger, because I was that ignorant. You know what I mean? I was in blissful ignorance, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had no concept of nothing. Marriage, girlfriend, you know what I mean? Sex, like that was me, you know what I mean? And then like, I was just doing my thing. You get it? So I didn't feel no type of way, man. It was just like, I get on with it, which has been my attitude in life, you know, up to now, you know what I mean? Just do it, you know what I mean? So in terms of like my morning routines and that, my childhood has played a big part to my adulthood, how I do things,
mindset.
you know what I mean? Yeah, and even my experiences in life. I've been in places where you live a regimented life, you know what I'm saying? But I wake up in the morning, I lay my bed, boom, and then the first thing I have to do, because I have to reprogram myself and rewire myself on how I take in food and water, because that's all energy that gives us life. So I wake up and I start I break my fast with water or like tea. You know what I mean? Green tea or one of these bush teas. You get me? Yeah, I love me a bush tea.
Yeah.
Do you get it? And
like a bush tea. It's like our Rastaman people.
I love me a bush tea.
So when you say you break your fast, when do you fast? In the evenings?
Nah, so as in when we sleep, we're fasting, innit?
Okay, right.
That's what our body is.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, no,
okay.
I hear you. But
what you meant
you know,
by
when
that.
we sleep, we're fasting.
Yeah.
That's when our body goes into work mode and just gets rid of the toxins and So when you actually wake up, you know, and I've been I've been this person. You know, you wake up and you just put food in straight away.
Yeah.
That's actually detrimental in a way.
Okay.
You know, you wake up and you have to activate your digestive system with water first, and then you have fruits. You know what I'm saying? Because those type of foods there, it's so easy for your body to digest.
Right.
Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
And then as the day goes on, there's actually a book that I've got that tells man when in the time of day, because back then them lot they didn't have like time like that. They had the sun and the moon,
Yeah,
so that was their thing.
Yeah.
So when the sun is at a certain level in the sky, that's when cool, let's break fast with something solid. But before the sun is up in the sky, like, and it's noon, it's water. You know what I mean? Water, because water is life. You know what I'm saying? You have to hydrate yourself, get your digestive system ready, working, doing something light, have some fruits, have some nuts, whatever, and then boom, you can have your wherever you eat, whether you're on a vegan diet or you eat your chicken or you eat your meat. You know what I'm saying? So that's me, innit? That's how I live very holistically. Did you get it? But that's not, again, I say that, but that hasn't been since forever. You know what I mean? I've had my milk, I've had my shit food. You get it? It's only in recent years I've literally peeped game. I'm thinking, raw, like, yeah, I need to live better. You know what I mean? But like they like you said, food, I think you said this, but mainstream food anyway is just meant to destroy us, cause you know what I mean? Our diet, when people say diet, like, what's your diet? It's not just food, man. It's like conversations you have. It's what you watch, what you read.
Yeah, exactly. Everything that you're consuming, innit?
Yeah, so I'm very in tune to that, and I don't
love that, because I'm big on that.
Yeah, I don't play with that. I don't play.
So
with
you're
that.
very protection of energy and everything. If it don't serve you or feed you in the right way.
Yeah. I actually get pissed off when people just disrespect that, because I'm big on that. I understand, like, energy is everything. Like, you know, when it comes to food and everything, like, food is energy. You know what I mean? When someone cook my food with disrespect, I'm like, you know what, ban that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't even know what kind of energy you're putting in my food.
Exactly. No,
but
it's the truth. It's the truth.
Like, I don't play games.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very
I used to have a thing where I hardly eat out anyway, but I wouldn't go to anywhere if I can't see them cooking it in front of me.
Yeah, but
I always pray and say, bless the hands that prepared this food. May it be nothing but nourishing to my body. Literally,
you get it? 100%.
Literally.
Because if you fuck around and then some person with bad intention give you food, it can affect your life. You don't even know how you're living so shit, but it's like, because this person is a shit, innit? Put shit energy in the food. Like, my mum, big up my mum.
Big up your mum. That's what I was going to say.
She said to me, don't ever eat out. Bruv, if I was to ever, like, are you hungry? No, I'm alright. Because you know you're gonna get that little kid like, no. So my mum, like, now I understand. Now I understand what she said. Never eat at people's house. Do you get me? Because food is energy, bruv. And on a metaphysical level, bruv, it can really mash up your life if you get somebody cooking you shit food. You know what I'm saying? That's how I cook myself, man. You know what I mean? I have to learn how to cook. I have my things. I'm out on the road a lot. So when I'm out, I gotta have proper things. Do you get it? I gotta make sure that people are eating my things, man.
I agree.
I see sisters busting up there.
Over there.
Why are you busting up so much?
Anybody can give food. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. She agrees with you on that one.
Thank you, man. Yeah, trust me.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, when I'm out, I'm like, people, I'll like get a tea or something. I'm like, yo, like, make sure you make my tea with love. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you cook my food with love.
It tastes better as well, though. When you're cooking, because I'm a cook, in my family, the women in my family are chefs.
Sick.
Do you understand?
Sick.
There's something about when you taste the food off the stove. Do you understand?
Different.
It's got a different feel. Even when you eat a food restaurant, when it's a small pot food shop, it tastes more rustic. You can tell when it's a big domestic. Do you understand? That it tastes different. Do you understand? Big up mums, because when that porridge is done, it's done. Do you understand what I mean?
All time mumsy, man.
Yeah, big
Every
up.
time.
No, mums in Harsden.
Mums in, okay.
Play.
I've never tried it, you know.
Really?
No,
man, you need to go
nice
and
to live in
get
Harsden.
their
All time
porridge.
Harsden done. All time Big Zeeks.
Big up. Yeah, come on.
Big Zeeks,
come on.
All time BMD as well, man.
Yes.
You know
Come
I'm
on.
a Harsden native.
Yeah, come on.
For years.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen you in Harsden a couple of times. Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
You didn't say hello, no?
I did say hello.
You're lying.
I'm sure you might not know it was me.
Okay.
You might not know.
Yeah,
because I might have just been in my little cap on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes
But yeah,
already.
come on, big up. Yeah.
You know how Harsden stay when you're going to do your food shopping and that.
Yeah.
That's one thing
I
with
literally
me,
live
and
next
I'll
to
be
mums,
too
so
look
big up
them.
mums. Yeah. Yeah, nah,
Do you know what I
hey.
mean?
And I meet so many people. So if I was
Yeah.
you think was I respectful?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, you
Oh, that's
come, you
good.
held everybody. We was there, you like
Oh,
held up
so
everyone
done.
and you
Oh,
went about
sick,
your
sick.
business. Do you
Oh,
get what I'm
sick, sick,
saying?
sick.
Come
Look
on.
at that in my hair. I
Exactly.
love that.
Yeah, I know. You see how
Divine
God works,
timing, divine
though.
timing,
That's what I'm
divine
saying.
timing,
That's been
divine timing.
happening a lot as
I
well.
love that, man.
Yeah.
And may that continue to happen for
Amen.
you.
I'm
You know
telling
what I'm
you.
saying? All the
Yeah.
good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I like your energy as well,
Thank
you
you
know.
so much, sister.
Yeah,
Your
I like
energy
your
too.
energy.
Thank you so much.
So, so like how you said about how your daily routine and
Oh,
stuff
yes,
like that.
yes.
So how does that change in regards to like when you're preparing for a fight? Talk to me, tell me.
It gets more serious
Come
and
on.
intense. You get me? It gets
No
more
smiling.
Yeah, the thing is, so I want to make this very clear. Like in terms of fighting, I'm a baby in the game. I
Right.
started fighting, like how you see me fighting in 2021.
Right.
But obviously, off camera, I have been fighting. You know what I'm saying? In the streets. You know what I'm saying? But then there was a long time where I said to myself, I don't want to hurt nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because 2018, I went on a journey of self-discovery, but it wasn't even a discovery of self. It was a discovery of who I'm not. You know what I mean? People be like, oh, I'm going on a discovery to find out who I am. But nah, man.
It's who you're not.
Who I'm not, because then discovering who I'm not, then I'm able to now become who I am.
Yeah,
who
I
I'm
like
supposed
that.
to be. Do you get it?
Yeah. I
you
can
know,
relate to that actually.
Yeah, there's so much influence, cultural influence, Western influence, like me, social media, and you're following these things subconsciously, and then you don't understand why you do certain things. So I was like, nah, man. I went Spain, you know what I mean? I was doing my things 3 months, and then I was like, oh, like, I'm not this guy that I was in school. That's not my nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom didn't raise me like that, you know what I mean? I wasn't raised like that, even though I have the spirit warrior embedded in me. Like, it's ingrained in me. So inevitably, I can't escape that. But I need to channel it differently.
I know.
My fire, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went through that whole thing, and then where the opportunity came for me to fight in 2021, I did that, and that's when my fighting journey kind of began.
Okay, how did that come about though? Tell me.
Yeah, that's just, your main boy bouncer, isn't it?
Yeah. So what did he call? What, he just called you out?
Nah, do you know what? That was orchestrated.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was like, oh, he came to me, I want to do this thing, with what KSI is doing, like, yeah, I want to bring that to the UK, like, give people this opportunity. And I was like, yeah, I was sold. I was like, yeah, sick, because that's what I'm all about. You know what I mean? Why not? Let's let put everyone on. Let everyone eat, you know what I mean? Because there's space for everybody, because the pie is enough, you know what I mean? Money's never going to run out, you get me? Fame is never going to run out. The limelight ain't going nowhere, so let's put these people on, you know what I mean? And then, it was orchestrated. Yeah, man's gonna chat shit. So there's a backstory.
Yeah, face off and all of this.
Yeah,
So
do you know what I mean? Yeah, but then in the midst of all that, obviously people have their own agendas. You know what I'm saying? And what he came to me with wasn't his genuine intention, and that's what pissed me off, because I don't want to be part of no fucking deceit. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not here to deceive no one. Do you get it? So when a man did that, I was like, okay, cool, you're a pagan, innit? But I'm not here to chat about it, man. You caught me? I'm just here to say, you live and you learn. You know what I mean? Like, you live and you learn, and you make mistakes, or you back up on certain people and they move a certain way, and then after that you're like, you go. I went through my bitterness, my vengeful states where I just wanted to do madness or whatever, and then after that I was like, you know what? Don't hate the game what they play, I just be a better player.
Yeah.
Do you get it? And that was my mantra, and I just kept it moving in that. But 2021, started fighting. Did the MMA fight, which was a experience, because I was injured to fuck in that fight. You know what I mean? I had 2 bicep tears, had 2 knee injuries, but I still came out, boom, whatever. And then I remember late 2021, that's when I thought, you know what? Actually, bun MMA, literally, like, you see, the thing is, yeah, as a man, yeah, usually a girl will have you sitting at the edge of your bed like this, innit? But it was MMA that had. Literally, I remember waking up when I was like this. Am I really going to the gym again to do this shit again?
Yeah.
It's mad, you know. But really? I respect all these fighters. It was a mad journey. But 2021 late, I think it must have been December or something, and I had a fight offer in boxing. I was like, cool, let me give it a try. Boom, did the training. I was like, yeah, actually, I prefer this, because it's just, you know what I mean, man, just out here, boom, and then 3 minutes you go and you do your thing. Cool. So then I started training in boxing, and I've just been doing that ever since.
So you prefer the boxing over the MMA? I
do prefer the boxing because it's just straightforward. So when I'm preparing for a fight, back to your question, the discipline just there's no, for me personally, everybody has their own thing in it, but for me, I like to just immerse myself fully. I don't want no distractions. If I focus on something, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm in camp, everything stops. I don't drink. I've never drank. I don't live a flashy lifestyle. I'm very much in the shadows, innit? But yeah, I don't chat to nobody. I don't even chat to my family because I'm like, I'm immersed in this because I wanna channel a different energy. Do you know what I mean? So then I'm much more strict. I watch my food, obviously. When I was bodybuilding, I wasn't watching my food like that. But in fighting, you know, your core fighting comes from your core. So if your core is smash up, you don't stand a chance. So you gotta start with the core first. You know what I mean? Improve the core. So that's what I do. Make sure that my core is on point, and then boom, my mind. Because if this is not good, this is not good. Everything begins here. That's why when you wake up, you gotta like drink water first. You drink water, you hydrate yourself, and then that, you know, that chemical reaction is in your brain now, and then you're just like, cool, I'm nice. You're like, it's like you're a flower, like, you know what I mean? You'll be a nature.
Exactly.
You drink water and then you come back to life, and water's life. So yeah, in terms of that, it just gets stricter. But my daily routine is just that, man. It's just, you know, waking up, do my bed, go do that, drink water, drink tea, then boom, go train. You know what I mean? A lot of the times I fast while I train because it's better. Like I said, it begins with the core. And if I eat heavy in the morning, I find that I'm not even performing as well as I am. Do you know what I mean? And even fasting is good because you can invoke the spirits a bit more. You can talk to your ancestors a bit more. Do you know what I mean? So
I feel like when you're like that and you're protective of energy and things like that, you're more receptive to the signs that you're supposed to see.
Do you get it?
Because you haven't got any distractions.
Do you get it?
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, come on. I hear
yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah. So yeah, so basically like we was talking earlier about like you took a break recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
in what?
Like, you know, when you were saying like I just took time to get into myself and just
Yeah.
So why did you take that? Like when
So that sorry, carry on. Sorry to cut you.
So yeah, like when you did take that break, like talk me about that. Like, so you was like watching what you're eating and things like that. What else? What other stuff was you doing?
So initially that break, I wouldn't call it a break, but it was time for myself. You know what I mean? And that happened after the bouncer fight. You know what I'm saying? So after that fight, a lot of things happened during the lead up to that fight. There was a lot of injuries that I had never experienced before because my body was adjusting to a different sport. Injuries like, I remember that in the first few months, because I had 7 months. This is just for context, so people can understand what I'm trying to say properly. So I had 7 months to learn mixed martial arts, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, boxing, cage wrestling, a whole heap of things.
Whole heap of things.
You get me? So my body's like, whoa, like you just do this, push and pull. This is not you. What are you doing? So remember the first few months, had a partial tear in my left bicep that healed up, and then in the midst of that, like I think maybe, I don't know, 4 months 4 months before the fight, my knee mash up because when I was sparring, I went to do a mad move and then my knee mash up. Cool, that healed up, and then my knee mash up again. And then this time round, when they mashed up, I developed a Baker cyst. And what's that? A Baker cyst is so at the back of your knee, at the back of everyone's knee,
like where your hamstring is.
Yeah, so basically here, you got something called a synovial fluid.
Right.
It's a fluid that your kneecaps, it's in between your kneecaps, and that helps you know what I mean, lubricates the things, your bones and that. So that popped, and that fluid was running down my calf. So
Sounds painful.
Oh my God,
Rotted.
You don't even know about pain. I
that
know
sounds
pain.
Painful.
Oh my days.
So basically, so what you're saying, and if it was now, you'd have been a different type of arms,
Sister.
But you'd have mashed up arms in there, differently.
Sister, let me not talk in it. Let me just skip to the subject, car.
Yeah, like you was how mad? No, but literally on this scale of 1 to 10, how mad was you after?
No, let's have a bit of order. I'll get to that. You know what I mean? But I'm telling the story. Oh my, I'm gonna spill the tea. I'm coming to that. Oh my, don't get me started because I said I'm gonna just.
You said I'll save just attack.
Nah, so I'm going through. I had a synovial fluid pop. I didn't know what it was. I've never experienced. I remember that I'll wake up in the morning. I put my foot down and I feel this liquid coming down. I'm thinking, what the hell is this? I don't understand. But I'm still training because I don't know the sport like that. I'm in a new territory, but I want to do good. I don't want to disappoint myself. I don't want to disappoint my people at the time. had a different mindset. I was a different version of myself that I am now. So obviously I'm experiencing all these things, but I'm like, fuck it. Man's a soldier, man's a warrior, man need to go through this. I started this shit. Man ain't gonna back down, you feel me? So I'm still training at this point, but it got worse in training and I had to go to the hospital and they said there was a blood clot. You get me?
Really?
Yeah, the doctor said there was a blood clot, but it wasn't. So then he put me on blood thinners.
Okay.
Do you get it? And that's dangerous. You get me? Even if when it's not a blood clot and you're put on blood thinners, it's mad. You get me? So I came off that. I'm not a person that likes taking pills anyway. I don't even take paracetamol unless I have to. Do you get it? So went to the hospital because it got really, really serious. And then they were like, yeah, you got a Baker cyst. And then I had such a shit experience. Like that doctor, bruv, like I went to, I think, St. Mary's, and he was like, it's a blood clot you waste, man, bruv. If you do happen to see this, you're a dickhead, fam. Remember my face, fam. You put me on blood thinners. You nearly killed me, bruv.
Yeah, that's bad.
You know what I mean? And so then I went to get the scans, and they were like, yeah, it's a thing. It's a Baker cyst. And nothing was done. All they had to do was drain it, but they were kind of giving me the run around NHS. Yeah, giving me the run around, and then I even went private. You know what I mean? Like, all this is happening when I'm getting ready for this fucking fight. Do you get it? And I remember my manager at the time came with me, took me private. They didn't do nothing. The guy, like, must have seen me and was like, you poor guy, blood. He's like, listen, man, I ain't even going to charge you. So big up to that doctor.
Big up.
He's like, I ain't going to charge you, but this is where I'm going to refer you to this person. Boom, 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 boom. I remember being in the hospital, like, maybe a month before the bouncer fight. And I was back in the hospital because I was going for checkups back and forth, innit? Trying to get it sorted out. I was in so much pain. I remember that whole summer 2021, I was limping. I was limping. I'm thinking, I'm gonna heal. So then I went to I remember sitting waiting, and the receptionist was like, aren't you meant to be having a fight? I was like, don't watch that, sister. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get through this. It's alright. I'm gonna turn up. So anyway, long story short, a week before the fight, I'm sparring. I go to throw a hook. This one tears. A week before the fight, another bicep tear. Cool.
Did you ever think to like contemplate maybe postponing it for a little bit?
I did. I told him, like, yo, it's getting serious. Like, my injuries are these are my injuries. And then he took it upon himself. Again, why I don't rate the brother. He took it upon himself, went online and said, I'm trying to back out the fight. You know what I mean? And I'm not the type of guy I don't run on emotions, innit? I don't see something and I'm like, I'm just like, okay, cool. You done that? I've taken that data. Cool. But he went and he was like, yeah, he's trying to back out, saying he's injured. I got a calf injury. But you don't even know what I'm going through. You know what I mean? I'm not like, again, I'm not gonna come and tell people what I'm going through personally while I'm going through that now, because that's my personal experience. I'm experiencing this for a reason. So let me just shut my mouth and just go through that. You get me? And that's exactly what I did. But now I'm happy to talk about it because I'm nice and healthy.
Yeah.
You get me? We're young again. You get me? But yeah, so that happened. And like you said, I did want to postpone it. My coach was like, yo, tell him December time, you be here, you be healthy and you be healed and you give him a good fight. But deep down in my heart, I was like, nah, man, this is getting a bit too much. Let me just go through with it. I started it. Let me just end it. Cool. Do you know what I mean? So then I summoned every strength that I had. I said, like, I don't know how I healed in a week. Honestly, like, it was such a mad tear because I remember throwing the hook and it was it ripped. You get me? And then went to the physio. They took me to a specialist. Finally, after I'm nearly on the brink of death, the man decided to take me to a specialist, and the specialist was like, "You're not gonna fight." I said, "I'm fighting." So I don't know what happened, bro, but I just held my energy and I was like, "Yo, you're healing, cuz look at me, yeah, you're healing, dog." You know what I'm saying? And I healed. You know what I mean? Whatever, like, within a week, I was able to move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if you've ever had any type of tear, but a bicep tear, basically, it's like you can't even hold a shopping bag. Like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? And this is why I'm so grateful for life, because I've had these experiences. That's why I love to move now. I love to wake up. Like, I want to do my own shopping.
You know what it's like.
I know
it's
what
only
it's
when
like.
those little things happen, you know, you're like,
yeah, I appreciate
when everything's all right, you're like, I can move my thank you, Lord. Thank you. Just be able to can move all of the little things then, because you know what, when you can't, you realise, do you know what I mean?
These are gifts.
What?
These are gifts.
Yeah.
So anyway, I healed up and I did my thing, do you know what I mean? So then after that, after the smoke was cleared, I was like, cool, I need to do some work. So I went through that's why I took the break. I was like, let me just kick back and just immerse myself in myself and just process everything, because when things are happening, man, I don't process it until after, innit? So then I took that break, processed things, went through my whole up and down emotions, feeling of hate, vengefulness, bitterness, shame, whatever. Because people don't know behind closed doors what man I've been through, but I still turn up anyway. But then after that, you get, because I failed to do my best or whatever, people just, attack you and like, oh yeah, you're dead, shit cardio, whatever. And I'm like, cool, whatever, but you don't even know, so I can't even be mad at ignorance. Do you get it? So that's calm, but one day you're gonna know anyway. Do you know what I mean? And that day is, it's coming. You know what I mean? But and it is here now.
I was gonna,
it is happening. Do you know what I mean? It's happening. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I went through all of that, and then cool, healed from that or whatever, and then began the work of knowing myself, becoming whole. And then it was a case of sitting down and recognizing all my triggers, and then recognizing why I'm like this, understanding my psychology. You know what I mean? As this person. Why do I get vexed when people do this? Why do I get vexed when people? Do you know what I mean? All my triggers, and it all stemmed from my childhood.
Right.
You get me? So it was like just going back and hugging my inner child, basically. Cause man don't ever sit down and do that. You know what I mean? We don't ever sit down to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's a very, very important thing to do as an individual, whether man, woman, whatever, you're alien, whatever you are. Sit down with yourself and don't be afraid of your demons, bro. You know what I mean? Because whatever, face yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. Just face myself, and then connected the dots, gain understanding. Car, you know what I mean? Nobody can come into my life and be like, you're this, you're that. Cool. You can give me constructive feedback on my behaviors, and I'll take that on board. But back then, people would come into my life and be like, oh, but you're this, you're that, and I'm like, really? Like, just dieting myself, like that. But then I sit down, I'm like, connect my dot, and I become whole again. You know what I mean? I connect with my inner child. I heal that child, you know what I mean? Whenever I've been crying or I had some mad trauma, I go back and I'm like, hugging mentally, I picture that, and then it heals me. And now I become whole again. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure of myself. You know what I mean? I found my power again. You feel me? So nobody can come into my life and be like, oh yeah, this and that. Like, shut up, bruv. You know what I mean? You don't even know who you're talking to. Do you get it? So like, so like, I had to do that. I had to do all of that. And it's still an ongoing process. You get me? But for the most part, a lot of the work's been done. I face my demons. I understand myself. I know myself. I trust myself. You get me? All of that. So that was very important for me. And I did all of that. And I think it's important because fighting is a mental thing. It's not just physical. You know what I mean? So doing that was good for me. So then now I'm able to be grounded and solid. Find my balance. If you don't have balance, you're finished. You get me? So doing that, I found my balance. Cool. Now it's just, putting it all together slowly. You know what I mean? So that's just why I took a hiatus, but I wasn't really taking a hiatus. It was just, I was still filming stuff anyway and putting stuff out there.
But you were just blocking out a lot as well.
Yeah,
because 100%. You just, so that it's not making any of that filter in too much, because it was still kind of having a little effect on you, because you get angry in it. You see certain people chatting shit and the backstory. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what you was like mainly going through and stuff. So where are you with that situation with him? Have you not chatted to him or nothing?
No, because there's nothing to say. There's nothing, but I feel like sister was saying that the brother was just hugging me, and I recently watched the fight back. He's ashamed to watch the fight back. You know what I mean? He's ashamed to watch the fight back.
Yeah.
He recently done a interview with someone, and in the interview he's talking about I see where the energy's from, but I'm not here to talk on a man who ain't here to back himself. So what I'm gonna say is, like, I give thanks for everything that transpired, because I wouldn't be that man I am today. You know what I mean? And I want to big up to him, and I want to wish him all the best. There's no bad energy. Do you get it? It's like, whatever. When we do business again, we're going to do business. Do you get it? We're going to do business. So, and it's not, because I know he's I can feel his hurt. You know what I mean? Because he didn't do what he was meant to do, because everyone's like, you hugged, man. Everywhere I go, why was my man hugging you? Why did you not fight him? Why did you not punch him? Because I was busy trying to get this brother off me, blood. Exactly. Do you get? But I watched it recently.
I ain't got anything against Bowser, but you have to be honest. You was on top of him. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can't not say what I didn't see.
Do you get what I mean? But this is what I saw it because I watched the fight back. But he's
have
like,
you watched it back?
I've been watching it back, and I'm laughing.
Really?
I laugh. Do you get it? I laugh at him, because then he's like, oh, like, what did he say? Oh, he said something. He's like, he said he hasn't watched it. He said he hasn't watched it. He hasn't watched the fight back. And I'm like, yeah, I understand why, because you know you fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm watching it. I don't mind because I got no guilt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know what I came to do. As beat up as I was mentally and physical.
Did he not? What did he have to say afterwards? Did he not say like?
No, he blamed me. He said, oh, did you hear the music that Armz came out to? I remember the next day on the Snapchat, he was like, yeah, but did you guys hear the music that Armz came out to? Because I came out to a tribal song because I needed to summon ancestral strength because mentally and physically I was finished. So, do you get it? I was finished. Facts, blood. Yeah. I don't care. I have no shame. Physically and mentally, I was finished. You get me? So I needed some answer. I said, listen. Grant me your strength.
Right now. Look, everybody. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you get it? So then I said, nah. I need that ancestral music. Get me, family.
Yeah.
You get me? I need that ancestral music. Then he tried to say, oh, the ancestral music. When he heard that, he was under a spell. I said, cool. Yeah. He tried to play the music. And I said, you cheeky motherfucker. You get me? But now, big up to him still. He's a funny youth, blood. You get me? But I don't have no animosity or ill will towards man. You know, it's all good. It's all business. You know what I mean? You imagine that. You know what I mean? But me, I'm just like, I know who I am. You know what I mean? I know what I am. So I can never wish bad on nobody no matter what. Like I said, you can't hate the game or the player. You just gotta be better, which is what I'm doing and I've been doing. You get me? So
I hear that.
Man. Like
I hear that.
I'm free of any like ill will. I'm free of any like lesser vibration. And bad man. I don't. Listen, we're not into that. Cause,
you're not into that.
Bad man thing. Like big up to you, man. You know what I mean? But
I hear that.
We'll definitely run it back though. You get me? And we're gonna run it back, and when we run it back, cause different settings, you hear it first on Cream, innit? Yeah, big Tobes and them man there, Kells and them man there. You man, I'm doing my thing, but yeah, cool. Mouse, Mr. Miles Harris. You get me?
Okay.
Big up to you though. So business, cuz.
Right. So I've been watching everything, like what's been going on with you and stuff like that. Not going to touch on it a lot.
No, you can. Do what you want.
You sure? Yeah?
Come on,
cool. Yeah, no, I know you told me to, but I don't want to stay too much on anything that's low vibrational or anything like that, because I know you're all about your frequency.
We switch it, we shift it.
Get me?
It's all good, we shift it, man, shift it.
So there was like a bit of controversy around you and like some people.
Taking steroids.
Exactly.
And that. Yeah.
So talk to me, Armz.
Do you think I take steroids?
I don't know you enough, obviously, but from speaking to you, from what I've had you like sitting here, and you talking about how important like it is to you with your diet, not just what you eat, what you consume, your vibrate, and all of them things. You seem like just a naturally. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So
and that's genuinely coming from what I can see from you. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So talk and then clear up the things there.
So whilst I was talking to the brother before this. Before speaking to you, it's one of them ones where you get to a certain level in whatever industry you're in, and you might have heard this same old story where the one that's giving you the money is telling you jump, and you say nah, and they're like, yeah, cool, and that's what that is.
Right.
You get me?
Yeah.
I didn't start training because man want limelight. Man, they didn't care about. I don't give a toss about Armz Korleone, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. That's just a layer of me. You know what I mean? It's not me as a whole. You know what I mean? So when I've come up, it's not because I've wanted to do this. You know what I mean? My brethren literally put me on. My brethren started my Instagram for me. My brethren was like, yo, so big up Jimmy.
Big up to
Jimmy. You know what I mean? When you got friends who believe in you more than you believe in yourself. You know what I mean? So big up Jimmy, man. You know what I mean? But I've got to this level, and I know there's more levels to climb. You know what I mean? Inshallah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you get to a certain level, and I'm hip to game as well, because I follow industry stuff, and I understand, the things, the fuckeries that go on behind the doors, and if you want certain things, and you gotta do certain things, and man, ain't that a funny thing? Like, don't miss me, blood. I'm not that guy. Do you get it? My drive is different. So when a man tried to tell me, you gotta do that, do this, I'm like, no. I said, okay, cool. And I thought the energy shifting it. A week later, my coach is like, yeah, you've been popped. I'm like, cool. But basically, my urine test has come back positive for something. I said, cool. But I knew. You know what I mean? I knew. So I had been prepared. So I'd done a hair follicle test. So I had I went to Cansford, and you can search them up. They're a credible laboratory. They do all of these kind of things. Went to Cansford, done a hair follicle test, which is much stronger than a urine test. And it came back, everything that they had said I was taking, it was not on in my body. And hair follicle test goes back 5-6 months? Yeah, much longer
But
than
it's
that.
a much detailed, more
Yeah,
thorough.
much detailed. Much hair follicle test. I got the. I don't roll with my phone. I don't roll with that.
That's
that
why you
shit.
have to be careful with hearing all your food, you know. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because look how much things they can get out of one strand. Okay.
I don't deal with image. I don't care. I deal with reality. I'm out here. You see me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me. It's not a facade. Do you get it? I don't push too much. What you see on Instagram is maybe 0.5% of who man is.
So
you understand? So when I was sorry,
no,
sister.
no,
Hold on to your
yeah,
thought.
yeah.
But I took the hair follicle test. I've got the videos. I saved the video.
You got your receipts.
Something was like, yeah. You know what? Take this video. You know what I mean?
100.
Because you're gonna need this. And then I got the test report. So again, I got the report. Everything was negative. The only thing that came up was DHEA. Now DHEA is a naturally occurring substance in your body. Like anybody watching this, go and look up DHEA. You can find it in ashwagandha, maca root, lion's mane, which were the supplements that I take. Back then, I was taking. Back then,
We know about maca and them thing there.
You understand?
Come on, yeah.
This is what I'm on.
Come on.
I don't take protein shake. I don't take L-glutamine. I don't take BCAA. I don't take anything in the mainstream bodybuilding world that you know a bodybuilder to take. I don't take that. My thing is lion's mane, maca root, ashwagandha, shilajit, the holistic things. Do you get it? So I was combining ashwagandha and maca root. Now when you combine that two together, that's different strength.
Right.
When you combine that with lion's mane and shilajit, that's different strength.
Right.
Do you get it? So what came up in my thing in the test was DHEA, but that's already a naturally occurring substance in your body. And then when you go down further, the doctor says, I'm not going to quote, I don't remember the exact words, but basically he said the amount of DHEA found in his body, because you can buy DHEA synthetically, innit? Do you know what I mean? The amount of DHEA found in my body is most likely naturally
that
occurring.
It was produced inside of you,
yes,
as in
and
you
not
taking
synthetically.
it.
Yes,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they want to say the body hair sample, because DHEA is much more higher in body hair sample than head hair, is probably because I'm like, look, bruv, look at me. Of course, I've got high testosterone. You know what I mean? It's bait to see. That's why I'm able to be successful in this. Plus with my mental power. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of laying it on the table right now. You know what I mean? But it's like, bruv, like I know myself. You know what I mean? That's I live holistically, bruv. From even when.
So did you try to contest that then?
Yeah.
And
So
what did they say?
boom, I did and I didn't, because I said to myself, I ain't done shit. I haven't taken anything. But just before I move forward, I want you to know this hair follicle test covered, the fight that they said I used as drugs on. You know what I mean? I had 2 fights last year, and both of them, of course, I didn't take nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they said I took the fight. They said I took steroids for the second fight, which I didn't, and the test covered that. But they didn't want to take a look at that. Like, I've had fight offers. We had one in Germany. We had one in Qatar. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm still able to fight. Do you know what I mean? So it's all just entertainment. Yeah. And I know the people from the outside don't understand that, because people just buy into whatever they see online, and it's really dangerous. It's like really dangerous, because anybody can lead the narrative, and you have to be very, very careful. And I'm not the type of person to come out on YouTube and prop up a phone and be talking things. It's like, cool, let it run, because I know the game inside an art. You know what I'm saying? But obviously I come on your show and I'm chatting to my sister, and it's like, look, we can pattern. I can come as I am. You know what I mean? I don't give a toss. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So this is what it is. This is the inside things, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because this is the bit about it what people don't get. Because obviously, as you know, like, we're in front of the camera, innit?
Yeah.
And we can't control what everybody posts about us. So sometimes there will be clickbaits and stuff like that towards your name that you don't
100%.
even know, that don't fit you.
Yeah.
But that is part of your legacy a little bit, because people that come after you and see, you know, when they type in,
Yeah.
those are type of the things that kind of make people create a story. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course,
Gather
course,
their
course.
information on you.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
understand?
Yeah, 100%.
And they don't really care about nothing like that.
Yeah.
Do you understand
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. But
Like,
a wise man once said, you know, we've let um the other side lead the narrative for too long. It's time to take the narrative into
Exactly.
our own hands. And for long,
Yeah.
I've been accused of steroid abuse for years and years and years, and it's a part of me has been like so vexed, because I'm like, I know myself though. I know my drive is different. How can you say that to me? I had no awareness of steroids until I got into that bodybuilding gyms, and man are like, you take steroids. I'm like, what the hell is a steroid, bro? You know what I mean? I have literally no knowledge. I have base knowledge, but I don't have knowledge to that extent, and I can't be mad at ignorance, because I know that steroids is used in the fitness industry and any other industry. It's there, but I'm not one of these pussies, bro. You know what I mean? You can't look at me and be like, boom, that brother's on steroids, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know, it's like you want me to say I'm on steroids just to so you can feel better about yourself, because you're taking steroids, and you look at me and thinking it's impossible. Well, that's well, first and foremost, because you think it's impossible, that's why you're there. You know what I mean? That's why you can't excel. I don't have that thinking. I can do anything and everything that I want to do. It's just a shift of mindset. I just got to learn. Same with fighting. Cool. In the beginning, it's a bit dead. I wasn't able to defend myself against a brother who's like literally hold me on my waist. Like, you know what I mean? All I got to do is try and get out. Of course, I'm going to tire. What do you expect? Even if a baby was to grip you right now and you're trying to like, a baby is strong, you know what I mean? Like a toddler, a 14-year-old trying to, like, you're going to be mash up. You're doing that for 5 rounds. You know what I mean? But it's one of them ones, like, I can't be mad at ignorance, man. Did you get it? Because
and you're from Ghana. Go Ghana. A plenty man looks soft. Do you know them ones there? You know what I mean? No, it's the truth. Do you get me? Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, so
I hear that.
I'm just out here, man. I'm just but regardless, I get thanks for everything. And you know, we keep it stepping, because I don't seek. If I was somebody who sought after human validation, then I'd be very much depressed or something. But I only,
That's a dangerous place to be.
My mind is on celestial favor. I only want celestial favor, because with celestial favor, I can go everywhere and anywhere, and I can walk tall. Human validation is just like very fickle. 1 minute they're here. I mean, look at AJ. You know, good brother, like been doing his thing. Me and the brother was talking about it before this, and he's like, bro, like the brother's done a lot. You know what I mean? But one loss.
I know.
And he's like,
look at everybody. Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that energy.
I can't stand that.
Thank you, sister.
Exactly.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah, because I lost. Yeah. So he won. He took the win. Yeah, he took the win. Yeah. But that's his show. But that was his show. He got the judges. He got the referee. You know what I mean? I remember like hearing that. This is just between you and I, because you're my sister. You know what I mean? We're out here, we're spilling the tea. I remember someone telling me, by the way, you know, like his business partner, he must have whispered to my brother, like, if Armz wins, he don't want to hand me the belt. Get you hand him the belt. So that energy's already going on. You know what I mean? I'm set to fail from the beginning, because this is a man's show. I'm only taking part because a man has told it to me, like, yo, we want to bring something to the people, then we want to give people chances. You know, we want to get, you know, we want to show these people that you can, if you're from the end, you can channel your energy into this. So I'm already sold, because I love charity. You know what I mean? I love to give, because why have I been giving these gifts? Not to flip and hold on to them, to give them back. Because when I'm dead and gone, I'm not taking them with me. The energy that I live here is what's gonna still be. You feel me? So I'm like, I ain't into that scheming and, you know what I mean? Like, trying to make dough on nah, blood. Like, let's just do something proper, and then in that way we can make our righteous money. Do you get it? That's it. So then obviously, like, when the smoke had cleared out, then I understood. You know what I mean? I understood what was going on. And I'm like, cool. I just got to be a better player of the game. You know what I'm saying? So, man.
Yeah, definitely. I hear that, but I'm glad that you're...
I'm nice.
Yeah, you know,
I'm nice.
there.
I'm nice. It's a process, but I'm nice.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
good.
I have to really plant myself in the darkness.
So what season in your life would you say that you're in right now?
What
season?
What season? Magic season.
Explain.
Magic season, man.
Magic. What kind of magic you talk about?
Just, the gift of life.
Okay.
The gift of life, the gift of sharing this energy with you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? God is here, you know what I'm saying?
Godly magic, good magic.
Yeah.
Good.
You know what they say in the Bible, like, in the beginning, the word was God and the word was with God. Our speech is magic. You know what I mean? What you say is like, it's everything.
Of course.
You know
that's why that's why it's called spelling, to
spell. There you go.
You have to mind what comes out of your mouth.
You know
Do you understand? Yeah. I know. Listen, I'm very, very big on what I say, what I speak over myself, what I
100%.
confirm and agree with people in the universe on myself.
Always.
Do you understand what I mean? Because you have to be careful of wording.
100%, man.
You know, the ones there.
Yeah. So that is that type of it's magic, because everything is magic. Like this whole congregation right here is just magic to me. You know, everybody's here. We're just vibes and we're just having a conversation. We're just unified. You know what I mean? There's no separation. You know what I mean? I come and
you said that before earlier on about that separation.
Yeah,
I see Poet, you know Poet.
Yeah.
Big up Poet. I see he
Poet,
tweeted
man.
as well. He said segregation is one of the biggest weapons or something like that.
Yeah.
I had to repost it.
It is.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
100%.
You understand? Divide and conquer.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you understand? A house divided cannot stand.
The
My mum always used to say that to me.
Get it? The superpowers here right now.
Yeah.
But imagine if we just harness them superpowers. Imagine what we could create. But man, have to keep us apart so we can't really,
have the alignment.
Yeah,
but you have to be aligned though.
100%.
You all have to be kind of
100%.
on the same frequency.
100%.
Because if you're not,
100%.
you feel it in the energy.
100%.
You understand?
100%.
Yeah, 100.
So, this part of my life is just pure magic and just walking in that magic and just respecting it, and like we were saying, like, word is everything. Word is energy. You know what I mean? So even when I say certain things, I'm like, I gotta like counter that with light. You know what I mean? I gotta big up guys. You know what I mean? Even if I feel like they've done me wrong. And again, with feeling like man have done me wrong, I was reflecting recently and I was like, actually, because I've done a lot of cutting off, cut off people. Like, if I feel like, then I'll cut off. You know what I mean? But again, and I had to check myself, because you also got to check your bullshit. You know what I mean? What you think is not always right. Well, for me personally, this is what I
go off of.
believe.
I don't. When I say I cut off, to you it may be swift, but I have confirmed that because I will pray on it. I can see signs, and I deal with principle, and I deal with character.
100%.
So when you're looking at the situation, I'm looking at the character behind that person, the
principles,
because only that character would make you do that.
100%.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
100%. People know what they're doing.
Exactly.
People know what they're doing.
So when they show you who they are,
then
you know, them ones there.
Yeah. But then also off the back of that, I got to call myself out on my own bullshit, out on my own emotional bullshit. You know what I mean? Because a lot of you violated me comes from emotions, innit? You know what I mean? So then I was just like, actually, I just came to this reflection that actually maybe sometimes they ain't really done me wrong. They just like they just done ignorance. Ignorance just thrives, innit, within us. So it's like they were just operating as themselves, and they just didn't realize what was going on, and I've just looked at it and just taken it on board as them trying to violate me. So essentially I've caused my own suffering, because we suffer more imagination than in real life. You know what I mean? So I've caused my own suffering, so I just had to kind of have that perspective as well, and then just see things from a different point of view, and just be like, okay, cool. If, like you said, you got to sit on certain things, you got to pray on certain things, you got to reflect on certain things. So then I've just done my reflection and thought, actually, you know what? Yeah, that was my own bullshit. That wasn't my own emotions getting the better of me. Let me fix this and, reach out to this person and be like, yeah, I know I was a dickhead, but big up, like, I no longer suffer because I realized that I caused this, you know what I mean? So respectfully, I apologize.
So you not just do it for them, you do it for yourself as well, because you don't want to be harbour or holding heat for nobody or anything like that. You don't want to let it go. In that space. You let that go.
Just be light.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
And that was actually one of my questions, like what was one of your biggest self-reflection moments? But you've just explained that, really.
Yeah, but I don't think that was my biggest.
What was it?
There's been a lot.
One of your biggest self-reflection moments this year.
Biggest self-reflection moment this year was realizing who I am and walking in that power. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just we had to die, and then gave birth to myself again, and then it was like, okay, cool. And in that death, it was like a lot was revealed to me.
Death of what? Like your ego, your anger? Like what? When you say
Um,
death, what did you put to rest?
yeah, just a lot of like what I how I saw the world before that death happened. You know what I mean? And just letting go and understanding that all is one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And one is all.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get me? And then operating that energy from that. Like I said, I got fire in me. You know what I'm saying? And sitting down with myself and understanding that I took on my mother's pain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? From before I was even conceived.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? My mum was soldier,
Mm-hmm.
so she was out here. So that was embedded in me. That's why I got a strong fighting spirit, because my mum's a fighter.
Yeah.
She's like, even up until now, she's still fighting. You know what I mean? So that's embedded in me. That's ingrained in me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So then I had to. The death I'm talking about is metaphorical. So it's like the bullshit that I've put in my head, the bullshit that I push out into the world. It was like, yeah, kill that, cuz, because these are your people, fam. You know what I mean? It's like they're not far from you. They are literally you. So bring them in. You know what I mean? Because I've got this mad energy where it's like, again, growing up in the ends, or living a certain lifestyle. Yeah, what are you watching? It's all like bark. You know what I mean? But then it's like understanding that you are the one, you're suffering inside. So don't kill that suffering. Like, dead it, bury it, and then be reborn as this, like, seeing the world anew and being like, oh, this is my people's, man. This is, so when I see people, I'm like, oh, what's going on? You know what I mean? I don't need to just put on this facade like, yeah, my shit don't stink and like, nah, shut up, bruv. You know what I mean? We're all one and the same, man. So it's like, when I see people, I'm like, what's going on? What's good? What are you saying? How's your family? Yeah, cool. Because we're family, man. Your family's my family. You feel me? Whether we don't talk or we don't have each other's number, it's like, yo, we're still people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're essentially, bruv, like, if shit hits the fan and that, we gotta have each other's back. You get me? Because the strong will have to support one another. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that energy, that was a big moment for me this summer.
Reflecting on, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
What was your biggest lesson? What you learned about people this year?
About people. You have to forgive people, man. You know what I mean?
I like that.
People don't mean people are just, we've just been programmed and indoctrinated, and you can't blame people. You can't be mad at people, man. It's just ignorance, innit? But even though I still get vexed and shit, but I rein it in. I'm like, just breathe, whoosah, innit? You know what I'm saying? But now people are people, and you just forgive people. You know what I mean?
I hear that.
When you go to bed, forgive, and then you can sleep nice. If you wake up and you still got pain on your chest, cool, whatever, but then still forgive. Always walk in that path of forgiveness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You spoke about like your mum and everything. Yeah,
that's my G. That's my day one.
Big up your mum.
My big up Mumsy, you know.
The
queen bee, you get me?
Big up the queen.
Mumsy's everything to me, man. That's my soldier, man. You know what I mean? I learned a lot from her still.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love that. So let's get into a little bit of like your childhood, your family and stuff like that. So tell me, so was it just your mum growing up? You wasn't, what happened with your dad?
Just didn't take part, boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you see him while you're growing up, or he just didn't?
I got one memory of my dad.
Really? Tell me.
He was just, it's mad, Hey, I'm really exposing it. But that's cool though. Now the only memory I have of my father when I was a youth was him sitting in front of me and asking me, do you know who I am? And I'm like, yeah. And I remember my grandma taking me away. And that's the only memory I have embedded in my psyche about my dad. But the most part was my mum. But my mum looked after me for the early years, and then my grandma took over because my mum went out hustling. You know what I mean? My mum was in Ghana doing her thing, and I get it. In my teenage years, I didn't understand it. I was angry because of that. I'm like, see people with their dads. That's why when I see people that have connections with their fathers, so I ask, how's your family? Like, how's your mum? How's your dad? Are you close to them? I'm like, yeah, sick. That's beautiful.
We spoke about this with Zeke's as
You know what I
well, man.
mean?
I'm telling you, it's important
It's so
because
important.
people grow up and they remember these things.
100%.
Do you understand? They
100%.
know that. They know if they saw their dad come to see them play. They know about these things.
And
Kids, love language is quality time. I have to keep stating that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You might not be able to be there all the time because it's life, innit? You got to work on that. But if you make sure that those memories that they can say, when my dad came, you know what I'm saying, and whatever, it's imperative. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of us, as we grow older, are only just discovering the real us. Because before that was dealing with, do you understand what I'm saying?
100%,
you know, and you can't be your full person of who you really think if you're living in PTSD, trauma, anger, you understand, etc.
Yeah, but that's why I had to heal.
Do you get
that.
me?
Yeah. I had to go to my childhood and heal all of that.
Did you, do you remember what he looked like when you saw him when you was little? That memory?
Nah, but I saw
him. Have you got pictures?
No, I got no, like, there was nothing of my father.
Do you look like your mum or do you look?
My mum, I see my mum.
So you look like your mum?
My mum, yeah. We all look. My two sisters and my brother, we all like photocopies of my mother.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you said two sisters?
And a brother.
So there's four of you?
Yes.
Where'd you come?
I'm the eldest.
I'm
like
you?
the
Firstborn, so am I.
Yeah. Come on.
enough responsibility.
100
You saw everything. You see,
generational curse breakers. All of them
yeah.
Come on, my sister.
Generational curse breaker. You hear that?
So that's what I've been doing, man. You know what I mean? I run. You know what I mean? I'm here. What's the saying? I walk so they could run.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, don't mash up. You know what I mean? Look at me. Like, all this work is not for nothing, you know. So if you misrepresent yourself, I'm coming at your neck. Don't play games with me. Like my brother especially. Like, I'm like.
But you said to me earlier that when you was younger, you was kind of in your own bubble.
Yeah, I was.
Because I tend to find that as a firstborn, you do imagine a lot because you got your like little, your escape in your brain. Yeah. But didn't you feel like you had to like watch out for your like overprotective over your siblings? Did you like how was you like younger, that? Yeah, because you was the firstborn.
Yeah, but I didn't have my siblings until I came to this country.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you? How much older are you than them? What's the age?
Over 10 years.
Oh really? Okay, so you're like so you felt like the only child for a little while.
Yes, I was the only child for years.
Okay.
Yeah. Till I was like about. Maybe I don't even know when my first sister was born. So I was like 12 or something. Do you get it? And then but back then, being in Ghana, like I said, I was an airhead, but I'm a youth man, innit?
Did you feel like was you a happy? Do you remember if you was a
happy
child?
Yeah. I had a pet monkey called
really?
Chico. Yeah.
My mum loves Ghana, you know. Yeah, she always goes to Ghana. She's a minister, but she goes to Ghana.
Man.
She loves Ghana.
Amazing.
She fell in love with the people them.
Yeah, man.
She loves, like everything about
Accra,
that's where she
cool.
was. She met some people.
I'm from Kumasi still.
Okay.
Really? Yeah, Santi born and bred, you get me?
Really?
Yeah.
Can you speak?
I can speak fluently.
Say something to me quickly before we go into.
What was that then? Oh him to say chiame. Oh, who
something, not something too long. Tell me something to say something to my mum, because I'm gonna style on my mum and just tell me something that I can say to my mum.
When you next to your mum, say
Etisane. What's that?
You said it perfect. Etisane, that means how are you?
How are you?
Yeah.
Daniel, don't make me forget that, you know. You heard what he said, because I'm going to say that to my mum.
Etisane.
Yeah. I really love I really wish I could speak another language. I wish Jamaica had a language.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? Jamaicans are not far from Ghanaians.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
They're very, very similar. Everybody always says so.
There's a thing, I don't know how true this is, but Tempati, like, taught me quite a few things when I was hanging out with him. He said Jamaica is actually tree, meaning we're stuck. So back then when they took the people them from wherever, West Africa, most of them from Ghana, Nigeria.
Me here.
Yeah, a lot of them went to the island and then they were like, oh, Jamayaka. And that means, oh, we're stuck. I think we're stuck, and that's where Jamaica comes from.
Right.
That's what they were saying, but
really?
Don't quote me.
Yeah, don't quote me neither. Coming a while, said not on women I know.
Don't
Do you
quote
get what
me.
I'm saying?
But
people them come for me. But
just check with the Rastas, check with the roots them, check with the because they are into all of that.
But
you know
I did
what
hear
mean?
Dr. Uma say something about how, like, you know, the tribe that was settled there, like we have that warrior spirit in
Yeah,
us
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
everything. Like that's why we're
No, that's why
so
Jamaicans are fiery.
resilient,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you know we
yeah.
have a lot of influence.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
carry
course, man.
enough
Course. Because
influence.
you have to understand that the ancestral spirit is still within us, like the pain, the trauma, like, you know
Exactly.
what I
That's why
mean?
we don't
Everything
give
else.
up. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah, yeah.
you sometimes people have to understand where people come from
Yeah.
to understand them. And you're not being you know what I'm saying. You know, some people can label you. This is embedded into us.
Ingrained.
We are come from fighting tribe and them thing there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you see extra passionate people, you understand, embrace. And that's why you must explore and open your eyes and go and see
100.
different places, because
100.
it will open yourself up
100.
to understand each other.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't
true.
have to be so much segregation.
Yeah,
Do you understand what I mean?
And understanding for one another also will then be better.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
100%. I agree. I love that.
Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
my mum.
Yeah.
What was
So your mum basically
yeah.
like how you was like 10 years older, so you was
That's
like
when
her
I came
only
here.
child.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to talk about though you and your mum, because I don't want to skip over your mum, because
Nah,
she
it's
sounds like
cool.
an awesome person.
Nah, she's sick.
Do you understand?
honestly.
So you said she was a soldier.
So
bruv. Talk to me.
Used to mash up guys.
Really? She don't play.
Yeah, she used to do. She was an athlete. She used to run.
Really?
Which is why obviously.
Yeah.
You know
You're
what
just
I mean?
natural
I do
born
my thing.
athlete.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So that's already embedded in me. And when I was a youth, like it was my mum. She went off to hustle, did her thing, came to this country to get a better life for me and her, of course. But yeah, she did everything she could, man. You know what I mean? So big up to her. And then my grandma took over. Big up to my grandma.
Big up Granny.
Yeah,
yes.
man.
A lot of
more
grandmas
life.
took over, you know.
More
Big
life,
up the grandmas, them.
Yeah,
Do you get me?
more life. And then after that, it was my aunties and my uncles. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have any, back to the fatherhood thing, I don't have any like recollection. I don't even have any recollection of man helping me tie my shoelace. None of that. You know what I mean? I don't have a mental picture. But then in 2015, I went back to Ghana, and then I wanted to see him, and then my mum orchestrated it, and I saw him, but he's old at this point, so I haven't seen him in his young years. I'm just looking at you from when you're old now, and there's so much disconnection. You know what I mean? In recent years, he's tried to connect back with me through his other kids, etc., etc. But at the time where it mattered, and I'm someone, when I'm over it. You know what I mean? So I've been over it. I let go of the hate. I let go of the anger. You know what I mean? I located where the anger was coming from, and I was like, I healed that. So now, man, I'm trying to like have a next connection, and I'm like, I'm cool. Like, don't apologize, but I don't know what you want from man, bruv. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like
You're not the little boy anymore.
Yeah. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? And anyway, this is obviously deeper insights, but on surface level, you know, I was just like, yeah, cool, whatever. But yeah, my mum, man, you know what I mean? I don't really have any. It's not for my mum. My mum was my father and my mother. You know what I mean? So all I know is my mum. Do you know what I mean? Even when certain points in my life as a teenager, you know, I go through this like, you know, this period of being a mad like little terrorist, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know what I mean, like.
So there was would you say that part of your life is when you kind of went off track?
Yeah.
Is that your rebellion, your reckless, rebellious kind of thing?
Yeah.
So talk me through that little piece there.
Are we going back to my mum, or are we going to go back to my mum?
Yeah. All right, then go on then.
No, it's up to you.
Yeah,
no.
Let's finish off with let's finish off there first, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was hustling.
Yeah.
She made everything, you know,
it was
all about. So she sacrificed a lot of what she was doing, would you say, for
man,
you?
my mum would like, she's the type of woman, like, she would just, and I think I learned this from her. She'll make sure that I'm good to her own detriment. You know what I mean? She would literally starve, you know what I mean? But she was out there shotting. Obviously, she'll go and pick up garms, and she'll sell those garms, and then she'll come back, and you know what I mean, I'm looking good while she's just like whatever, like medium and whatnot.
Yeah, she was all about her child.
Yeah, my child. Yeah, literally, she's like, yo, like, but my mom, she loves me. I could do no wrong in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously behind closed doors, she's like, yeah. Behind closed doors, she's like, yo, yeah, you know you fucked up, innit? But then in front of people, she's like, what? My son?
Yeah.
No way. My son did this? You must be joking. I mean, that's what mums do, you know what I mean? So that's my day one.
Normally mums don't play about their boys,
nah,
though, you know.
Nah, mums don't play about me, but yeah, my mum, she loves me. When I ring her, obviously, she's in Ghana at the moment, I ring her, she's like, she's got a little, you know what I mean, firstborn son dance, you know what I mean? That's you know what I mean? But our connection has only flourished when I left the house, and when I grew a bit wiser, and I I went on my
Understood.
local trips because when I was a teenager, again,
Yes, yes.
coming back into
Yeah,
that one, I was
yeah.
just, I didn't understand. I had no understanding. I was just angry, local you, yeah, but you didn't do that. You didn't do that though. But I'm not deep in things from a next perspective. Do you know what I mean? So everything is just emotion, mad anger. Do you get me? So I'm just like, I don't want to know. I'm out in the ends. I'm out in the streets. I'm doing whatever I want. You know what I mean? But then, like I said, I had the chance. You know, I had the chance to travel. This brother come into my life, Mikey, whole time, Mikey every time.
Big up,
You
big
know what I
up.
mean? I got a shout out. There's been so many people in my life that
In
have
your life.
changed my
Yeah,
life. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And made me see things.
yeah.
And Mikey being one of those people, you know, positive, like motivational figures in my life. You know what I mean? The closest person I had to a father, because, you know, he kind of brought me in and he was like, I see you got so much potential. I'm gonna show you a different life. You know what I mean? Taught me so many things and and obviously now there's a bit of distance between us, but life such as life, you know what I'm saying? But respect and sincerity every time, you know what I'm saying? So when I went away and I was in Spain and I was like, rah, I started understanding the importance of family, and then I started kind of opening up a bit more with my mum, and you know what I mean. But then I started reflecting all the stories she's told me and everything that I've witnessed, you know what I mean, how she was with me, etc. And it was all just love from my mum, innit, you know what I mean? And like sometimes the love may be channeled a bit aggressively, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's still love, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm in a place where now I have full understanding and I want to give everything to that woman. Like I will live in a mud hut. I don't give a fuck about myself, honestly, respectfully, like not in that sense, you know what I mean? But I don't care. Like I want to, like all my money is just my mum. Like, you know, I think I invest my investment is my mumsy. You know what I mean? So all my, like, she's got a school in Ghana. She got a yeah, she built a preschool in Ghana. You know what I mean? Yeah, Denya Simai preschool.
Really? Say again.
Denya Simai preschool.
Big up, come on, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's where I live. That's where I was born. So she built a school there.
She's a queen, man.
Yeah, no, she's a proper queen.
And you know what I notice as well, because like, and this is like for any of the kids them that's giving their parents a hard time.
Yeah, man.
Especially when your parents are single parents trying to do it, whether it's a single mum, whether it's a single dad. Yeah. There's a lot that you lot do not see. 100%. Do you understand?
100%.
You're doing multitasking.
Yeah.
You're self-sacrificing constantly.
For sure.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You're
so
doing. I have somebody, but I know I know about.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, come on. And there's a lot that goes into it.
100%.
You know,
yeah.
and you can't. That your parent might not be able to do everything at the time, because they're not going to put all of their pressures on you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But what you got to remember is every day they are there.
They are there, man.
They didn't walk away, you know. They're there and they're making it happen. Do you understand what 100%. I'm saying?
And what's more as well, just to add on to that, I remember coming into this country, fresh off the boat, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even speak an inch of English, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me talking like this was not how how are you doing today? You know what I mean? All this, and I remember, like, I went to a school where we didn't wear a school uniform, innit? And I remember one of the flashiest garms, and the point I'm trying to make is, like, my mum, she wasn't about that life. She was like, yeah, no, man, I could take you to Asda, blood. You're going to get your Asda garms. And now I see how valuable that is, because I'm not a materialistic person. I don't live a wayward lifestyle. I'm not in a club popping champagnes. Them things are a waste of time for me, because, you know what I'm saying? I don't drink anyway. I've never had alcohol in my life. I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, that's just how my life is. So I don't put myself in these kind of settings. You know what I mean? When we go out, we're going out purposely to network. You know what I mean? Me, Steve is the person I go out with. He's like, okay, cool. So we have a game plan. When we go there, this is what we're trying to achieve. And then we're out. You know what I mean? So this is my people. That's why we are aligned. You know what I mean? We don't even drink. We just drink water. You know what I mean? So boom. Like, the point I'm trying to make is, like you said, the youth them growing up, you know, being that person myself, like, go easy on your parents, do you know what I mean? Because they're doing their best, and sometimes what you think is important is so irrelevant, you know what I mean? Like I said, I went to a school with non-school uniform, so to me, I want to look the best, you know what I mean? The man am teasing me, I'm wearing, like, you know, I want Nike, she's getting me Sykes, you know what I'm saying? I want Adidas, she's getting me Fadidas, and I'm like, you know what I mean? But now I don't even care. It means nothing, because you're not going anywhere with those things. What's important is I remember like her just trying, you know what I mean? Just trying, and not even trying, but she's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's making sure the family's together. She's keeping the family together. Like,
she ain't got time for going hard.
yeah,
That's
do you know
how
what
they
I mean?
just
Bun that.
know
Like,
you.
you know, but
Do you get me?
ego, you know what I mean? As a youth man, you trying to impress your dumb little friends who I'm not even close with now. I don't even know where they are now. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I reflect and I'm like, man, like, I wish I could have done better. But then I've got the opportunity now to do so. So my hustle, my grind is on my mum. You know what I mean? I go hard. I think that's one of my driving forces. You know what I mean? I go hard to my mumsy boy. You know what I mean? You can't play my mum.
Big up mumsy.
I swear down.
And
You know
big
what I
up
mean?
the
Big up all the mums,
and
man.
everything.
You get me? Big up all the mumsies around the world, the pops around the world. You know what I mean? That do your thing.
Everyone. Going hard for the
man.
children, man. Children are the future. Do you understand? And I believe
100.
that every child deserves a childhood.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you understand?
For sure.
When a child has to worry about adult problems,
it's not the one. It's not the one.
It's not it.
It's not the one.
It's
man.
not it.
It's not
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. But that's just, we're out here, man. You get me?
Yeah. What was your favourite subjects at school?
I liked RE.
Really?
Religious education.
Yeah.
And not necessarily PE and that, but I love them kind of, because I'm into mysticism, like knowledge that it's not your mainstream knowledge, mystic knowledge, esotericism, you know what I mean? It's like, just like knowledge that tells you different things, like energy, you know what I mean? It's not, and not necessarily spirituality, because I don't even cling to that, hotep. Well, that's not me, but I just love knowledge. So when I was in school, RE was one of the subjects that I took to, because I love learning about different things. I learn about Jesus and Guru Nanak and Islam and all of these things. It was great. It was. What about you though? What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject, I liked geography.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that.
And
too,
I liked English literature.
Nice. Yeah. I love English as well.
I liked English literature. Yeah, I liked English literature. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I like history as well.
Yeah, I liked history as well. Yeah. My history teacher, she was good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Battle of Hastings.
Maths, I think maths was my
16,
worst.
16.
Yeah.
Maths, no, I'm not in this.
And science for the Bunsen burners.
Yeah. Oh my days. You're literally my G, like same, like.
Anytime it was Bunsen burners,
yeah, I'm there.
I was there, like literally.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, that's
same. But like a Bunsen burner and then thing there.
Yeah.
Those days at school was lit.
But school was school was the best years of our lives, isn't it?
Yeah.
I reflect on like, I wish school, although there was a lot of fuckery, school was like sick. And I've heard grown up say this, and I'm gonna be that grown up that say I wish I could have those years back. You know
I'm
what I mean?
telling you, literally.
Man didn't see how good I had it. It was just vibes.
And when you're young, you're like, I can't wait to get big. I can't wait to grow up. You can't wait to rush them along.
Well, just to pay bills and taxes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. Listen, if you're a youth man watching this and you're between the ages of like
no rush, nothing.
13, 25, listen, live your life, man. Trust me.
Yeah.
These are the best years. So tune in.
Yeah.
Tune in. You know what I mean? What you're doing, have fun, man. You get me? Bunk school, you know what I mean? Bun it, you know what I mean? Go do whatever you want, man. Live life, man. You get me? Live your life, man. Don't worry about getting in trouble, dog. You get me? Like, it's calm, man. You get me? Because the real life begins when you leave school, man. You know what I mean? When you leave all these institutions, that's when real life is. Even when you're in the institution, you have to know how to maneuver through life, because there's so many like things that's gonna come in your way to just mash you up. You know what I mean? You gotta have strong mind, blood. You gotta have don't let the school thing, like
when that real life button hits, boy. What?
Telling you, you know what I'm saying? You get me?
Yeah, my gosh, yeah. So what would you say is like the biggest thing that your mum instilled into you?
Definitely discipline.
Discipline. Yeah.
Discipline, and just she instilled a few things in me without me realizing. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I am my mum. My mum is me, and I have inherited all her pains, all her traumas, all her strengths, all her weaknesses. Do you know what I mean? So as much as I'm not like my mum, I am my mum anyway. Do you know what I mean? So I think the main thing, resilience, because that woman is resilient.
Really?
She is resilient.
Yeah.
You can never, ever, ever put down my mum. You know what I'm saying? Like my mum was like, what? What?
Yeah.
You crazy? Like no matter what, like cool, you could,
Yeah.
bro. 1,000 arrows in the back. That woman is still,
Yeah.
I'm at it. Probably just,
Yeah.
And yeah,
Come on.
yeah. But she's never back to sender. That's the. Sometimes she gets in her emotions and we have conversations and she's like, yeah, them lot there, man. Watch. Yeah, my mom is protected. I'm like, you know you're good, like, but let's not do that because we're light workers. Let's not. You know what I mean? We don't send back to sender, bun that. We just protect. You know what I mean? So then, but yeah, man. You know, she's resilient as hell. So that's one thing I've taken.
So you don't send back to sender?
No.
I've sent back to sender before. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be
It's
lying
all good.
if I didn't say no, because literally.
No, we all have. We all have.
Plan for me. I have to send it back to sender.
No,
Sorry.
I hear you.
Send that back over this.
I hear you.
You get me? I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, I get you as well.
Yeah,
I get you as well. I get you as well. No, me too. Me too, of course. But we live and we learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we live and we learn, and we have to shift our perception sometimes and just
100%.
sit down and be like, okay, cool, like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not even my nature because really and truly, I don't want to hurt nobody. So you're trying to hurt me. That's on you. I don't need to stoop down to your level. So I'm gonna protect me. You know what I mean? And you're gonna report you. So you know what I'm saying? So that's just me. Innit?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
you know
that.
what I mean? So what you put into the universe, what you're gonna get back. You know what I mean? You put good out there, inevitably you're gonna go good. You know what I mean? You have to remember that life is never against you. It's always working in favor of you. Once you shift your perception
the way you look at things
to that,
then
you're nice. You never, even when you're gonna have challenges though, you know what I mean? Because these come to like make you a better sailor. You know what I mean? They say you're not gonna be a good sailor on still waters. You know what I mean? It's those like storms that you know what I mean, when you're able to maneuver through them storms. And I mean, my mum, she maneuvers through mad storms, so now she's like gangster.
Work. Yeah.
Do you get me? Whatever comes, she's like, oh, nice, it's all right. I mean, that's where even this whole thing came. This whole scandal and this bullshit rumors came. And I was just like, oh, I was literally just like, oh, swear down. Okay, cool, say no more. I was just carrying on. You know what I mean? And people would come up to me like, oh, keep your head up. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, this is nothing. There's literally people out here not knowing when they're gonna eat or live. You know what I mean? People are getting bombed left, right, and center. And you wanna come and chat to me about something that ain't true? Like, love me, man. Like, that's minor. I've been through worse things, you know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing, you know what I mean? But resilience is one thing that I took from my mum.
Yeah.
Feel me?
I love that.
Yeah.
You need to be resilient. And even with the discipline, majority of the people that I've spoken to, like all of the people, successful people that have got places, that discipline plays a major part.
Yeah.
You have to have self-discipline.
100%.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's important.
Yeah. 100%.
And that's why sometimes when you're going through things where I said about respecting even your parents,
100%.
even when they're trying to be firm with you and tough love and stuff like that, you don't understand it now, but remember, that's going to create the best you. Because kids can't grow themselves. So if you let them just do what they want to do, they're going to not only have, they're not going to be able to take criticism properly. They're not going to be able to deal with people giving them the right advice because they want yes people around them.
Sure. You don't
it
need
just
that.
creates, do you understand what I'm saying? So those are the type of things that people need
100,
you know
what I mean? But there are so many layers to explore in what you said, but you know, on a surface level thing, I agree with what you're saying. You need guidance, you know what I mean? Guidance is something I wish I had. But I've had to be my own guide. But I guess, you know, the God in me was guiding me anyway, so it's cool.
Amen.
But everybody need guidance. But as a youth, man, you need guidance to know how to speak with people, how to communicate, how to, like I said, I'm learning. I've unlearned a lot of things. Now I'm relearning everything from a blank slate. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like I always like become a blank slate so I can learn something else, because you can't, how you gonna like fill up a full cup, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta just tip some things away and then just learn something new, you know what I mean? Like one thing I like to do is just call myself out of my bullshit, you know what I mean? I'm not set in my ways. I am set in my ways to a degree. I love my discipline and I love things a certain way, but I also know that I've got to be flexible, you know what I mean? Because people are gonna come with their own perspectives, and if you can't embrace people's perspectives, then you can't really grow, you know what I mean? If certain perspectives aren't aligned with yours, then it's all right, but you can ponder on that. I like to ponder on things and think and be like, I get that. You may not take it on board, but you can still just be like, okay, cool, let me something to take from someone, you know what I mean? Like you got to seek counsel with the fool and the wise, you feel me? And
100%.
just take something.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So family is important to you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Love family.
Yeah.
My family,
big
my
up
day
your
ones.
grandma as well.
Thank you, man. Yeah, big up grandma.
Yeah, big up granny. I don't want to just skip over granny because she stepped in as well. Do you know what I mean?
She's power.
Yeah.
Her power is here right now. It's within me. It's like she's another. I come from a line of strong women. Do you get it? I was raised by women. Women raised me, from my mom to my grandma to my sisters. Now they've been serving me, and I've been serving them. You know what I mean? So that's why that women are very important to me,
So
man.
can I ask you a question then?
Yes.
What would you say to people that say women can't raise a man?
That's just their own personal opinion.
Personal opinion, innit?
Yeah, I don't take that on.
Yeah.
I've got nothing to say to that. That's just you. You know what I mean? I've obviously...
Because I've seen
be
some
raised different.
amazing men be raised by... I'm not saying like... Obviously, I know with two parents.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Yes,
I do believe that two are better. The two
of course.
good parents. Not too toxic.
The balance of a man and
because some people are together and that's even worse. Do you understand? Two good parents together who want to raise their children. But I have seen some women and I have seen some men step up by themselves.
100.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
100.
And God bless them and
100%.
look after their children. You understand what I mean?
For sure.
You know?
For sure. But
Okay, I just wanted to touch on that because I notice a lot of people say it. There's certain things a woman can't.
A lot of people say things
with men. Do you understand? Is there a lot that you got up to that your mum just wasn't privy to? Because mums, they look at their boys like they can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
So they tend to
my mum knows
like
me, but I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
We recently had a conversation and she was like, "You're a piece of shit, man." You know what I mean? And she knows this, and but you know what I mean. But I know that myself. Like I'm not a saint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I may talk all these things, but I know I'm a piece of shit. And you know what I mean? That's my dark side. I got to integrate that. I got to like be aware of that. But I'm aware of that and I'm able to channel that in the right place. Sometimes I may not channel it properly, but back to what you're saying about women not being able to raise men, I think it's just, I don't know, man. It's just opinion that has, you know, a relatable opinion maybe, but not for me, boy. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I think women are like amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've disrespected women in my lifetime, but at the same time, I'm in a place where I understand that, you know what? Woman is the closest thing to God, man. You know what I mean? Because everything is like personified as a woman. You know what I mean? And I read somewhere like,
look at Matthew nodding away.
You know what I mean? And it's like I read somewhere that like there was a quote, somebody said, I've seen God, and it was a woman. You know what I'm saying? So even with like some of the stuff that I tune into, the knowledge that I tune into, like everything begins with the woman. You know what I mean? Like the woman is the life giver. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm happy to have been raised by a woman. I'm grateful. You know what I mean? Because like I don't know, like you said, it's good to have the balance of male and female. It's good, but I don't feel no type of way. My mum, my grandma raising me, and I was also around male authority. Do you know what I mean? My uncles, my cousins. You know what I mean? So it's
big them
not
up
just,
as well.
Big them up. You know, yeah. You know what I mean? They took me in, whatever. You know, I got nothing negative to say. Do you know what I mean? But you know, it's like, yeah, man. It's all good. I've had balance in my life somewhere along the line. Do you know what I mean? So I don't, that opinion, people have their own opinions. People, you know, that aligns with their perspective or their experience, and that's cool. You know, hold tight, you, man. But I wouldn't agree on that anyway. You know what I mean? I think a woman can do what can raise a man. You know what I mean? And then, you know.
Do you have any children?
I got one.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my little G.
So you're coming to bring the men. So like, Oh, that's
I don't
nice.
see him a lot because I'm just on my hustle. I'm on my grind. So
Mm-hmm.
he's with the mum a lot of the time. But when we spend time together, there'll be weeks where we, you know, we spend time but we spend time together, and my family will step in, my sisters will step in or wherever, and when my mum would say she was, you know, helping out. So yeah, you know, at least. So again, back to the fatherhood thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
you even more able to understand even more so
because
now with your child.
Yeah, because in the beginning I was shook. You know what I mean? Now I kind of like tried to run away from my responsibility. Do you know what I mean? And I'm being completely honest here.
Yeah.
As a youth, man, I was like, oh shit, what? You're gonna keep this youth? Are you dumb? I'm thinking all manner of things. I won't be able to continue with what I'm doing. I won't be able to do what I need to do. But then it's like when the truth came to light, my mum was like, oh my God, she embraced it, you know what I mean? And she loved it because I think my mum has something to do with it. See my mum, yeah? See her words, like she's so powerful. She's like, you know what I mean? But whatever. She's like, when you going to give me a grandson? When you going to give me a grandson? So there you go.
She spoke it.
She spoke into existence, you know what I mean? But in the beginning, I was just very like, I didn't want to know. And then I had to go into this. I kind of like, I ran away. You know, I was a coward in the first place. And then I was like, a lot of things was coming up. The universe was talking to me in many ways, and I was seeing the communication. And then I went within myself, and I was like, oh shit, you didn't even have a dad, you know? You know what I mean? So what, you're gonna let another person come into this world and be the same as you? Like, are you dumb? Like, can you not see the opportunity here? You know what I mean? And I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. Now I stepped up. Do you get it? Do you know? I broke that.
Yeah.
Do you get it? That's not gonna happen again in this lifetime. You get me? And then like it wasn't as bad as I thought. You know what I mean? That's my son. That's my little boy, man. That's my soldier. You get me?
Listen.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, like I said, I'm on my own thing. You know what I mean? He doesn't live very close to me, so a lot of the time, he's away with his mum. But when he does come in, we have him for weeks. You know what I mean? I have him for weeks. You know what I mean? And then I try to, because he's 7, so between 1 and 7, that's when they're still absorbing a lot of information. So like you said, it's the time that matters. So I've tried to instill a lot of things into him, a lot of memories, core memories with his father. Nice. At least he knows that he ain't gonna be like me, where he has no recollection of a father at all. You know what I mean? No matter where he goes in life, no matter how distant we are, at least he's gonna have that memory. Like, right, yeah, I got a father. You know what I mean? And he's that guy. You know what I mean? There's someone he can call. You know what I mean? If he wants to go to, if he remembers me and he's like, yo, I want to talk to my dad, he can do that. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I had to do. I like make sure I push him on a swing. He's got that core memory. I teach you how to wash yourself. He's got that core memory. I teach you how to put your garments on. I teach you how to tie your things. You know what I mean? I let you wear my clothes. You know what I'm saying? So he's got all that memory. You know what I'm saying? Before he's 8, where he's influenced by other stuff and that. Yeah. So that's there, man.
I love that. I love that. That's nice.
I ain't been perfect, man, but
I hear that. Yeah, I hear that. But you got your little arms there.
Yeah. You get me, young arms, man. My young God.
Yeah.
My young God, man. You feel me? Yeah, he's great, man.
We have to tap into them, man, and ask 100%. Them. Nathan used to get annoyed with me because I used to ask him questions, but I find that especially like school, it's not time for your son yet. Because when do they start? No, like, I'm talking like secondary school times, even primary. You have to ask them about their day.
Oh no,
and who they socialize with, and try to find out the person. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when I find that their brain drifts. You know, like bullying comes in, all kinds of different things, trying to fit in, peer pressure, they want to dress a certain. There's so much that goes into your brain when you leave the house, when you're gone to school and come back. And it's hard to kind of keep a track on everything. Do you understand? So those conversations are imperative. Do you understand what I mean?
I make sure I have that
so just a little tappings in, what's happening, son? You know, like what, you know what I mean, and all of that. I love it. Yeah.
I tap into that with him.
Love
you know
that.
I mean? Tap into his affirmations and all them things there. Like so one of you asked me a question, was I think it was like I don't know if you asked me that question, like what was this year, something about
a lesson with people or a self-reflection moment.
Self-reflection, yeah. I think one of the main one was in my son. You know what I mean? He was with me recently, and what you were saying about asking him about his day, etc., his schooling, you know what I mean, and making sure like, yo, don't, you know what I mean, bullies and that, you know what I mean. He comes to me, he's like, yeah, I had a fight with this guy, he tried to do this. I'm like, I was like, you bang him out, yeah? He's like, yeah, cool. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I gave him this and I gave him this, and I was like, yeah, wow, that's my little G, you know what I'm saying? And then I advise him like, yo, you know, don't always start trouble when it comes to you finish it. You know what I mean? Respect everyone, you know what I mean? I instill, you know, I build my principles in him, but I know inevitably he's gonna learn his own things, and I let the child be the child, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I kind of like, you know, I'm mad militant with him, so then I still gotta have a balance. I'm still learning how to be a father, even to the point where like, call me daddy, I'm like, oh shit, I don't feel comfortable hearing that, because I feel like I haven't done enough to, you know, deserve that title. Do you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Like,
but maybe there was a way. He might want to say it though.
No, he might want to say it. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But for me, it's like, I want to do more, but I wasn't, the way he was, you know, he came into this world was not how I wanted it. But that's fine, you know. This is what the universe has willed, and I accept it. You know what I mean? But you know, you always have this, you know, this your own reality, what you want your reality to manifest, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be in a position where I was nice, I could actually be a father to my son, you know, my daughter, you know what I mean? But I'm doing that now, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's cool, you know what I mean? And there is more to do and that, but I'm still learning, you know what I mean? So I try to have a balance of being militant and being, you know,
Loving
soft,
as
you know what I
well.
mean, the male and the female, you know what I mean,
I hear that.
putting that in there. So with him, like, I'm so happy that he's got a mother, he's got a father, you know what I mean, he's got both. We're distant, but the structure is there.
Yeah, you like a
you know what I mean?
co-parenting.
Yeah,
Amazing. I love
it's
that.
there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we give thanks every time.
Exactly. Amen. Come on. So what do you look for in a partner?
Now we can put this in there. You know what I mean? But not the previous one. You can put that in there.
Yeah.
When I look for a partner, man, I don't really look for nothing. You know what I mean? If we align, we align.
Really?
You know
so
what I mean?
don't? Do you have a type?
No, I wouldn't say.
No.
I wouldn't say no. Because I love women come in all manner of shapes and sizes. You know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
So I wanna still kind of know a little bit. Tell me a turn on.
Okay,
for you.
on a deeper one.
Yeah.
I respect a woman with discipline. A woman with discipline is important to me because that's just who I am. You know what I mean? You don't have to be me to a T. You don't have to
But she
emulate
says what
me.
she means and she means what
you know
she
what I mean?
says.
Honesty is important. You know what I mean? I'm a very honest brother to a certain degree. If it's relevant honesty, yeah, cool. Boom. You ask me something, I'm gonna tell you straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a coward, bro. You know I don't lie. So boom.
Yeah.
It's like a woman that just comes as she is and she lets me know what time it is. You know what I mean? So it's like disciplined woman. You know, very family orientated. You know what I mean? You know, one that cares about family. Just I can't really say because I don't think about these things. You know, it's just if we align.
Are you romantic?
Yeah, I would say I'm very passionate.
What month are you born?
March. No, I'm joking.
Well,
what do you think I'm?
Are you Aries?
What do you think I am? How do you know, sister?
Is he?
January.
Oh, January.
Yeah.
No, that Pisces ain't January. That's Capricorn or Aquarius. What are you, Capricorn?
I'm all of them basically.
No, but what are you though?
I'm Virgo.
Are you Virgo?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you never know. I'm a shapeshifter.
What do you know? What element is that?
I'm water, innit?
No,
I think I'm water.
Water is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Must be Earth then or something.
Okay.
I don't really know. I don't really know.
Yeah, you're not really, but I just want. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, man.
Do you know about love languages?
I've heard something about that. I've something I've recently heard of.
Would you like spending time with your woman? Do you like gifts, like gift giving? Do you like acts of service?
I like all of it.
You like all of it?
Yeah, I like to give. I like to cater.
You're just an all-rounder.
I like to cater.
And you like to please your woman.
Yeah. So but at the same time, as much as I like to be compassionate and passionate and romantic and and I'm also like
you like your space as well.
I need my space. You know what I mean? And I'm not always. I can't say that I'm always like that, but when I am, I am.
Yeah,
I don't like being pressured.
Yeah,
Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me, you know, why don't you do that? Why don't? Because, bruv, no. But when I do it, when I choose to do it, it's so genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been heartbroken?
No, I don't think my heart can break. I mean,
no, so you know.
I don't know, but I have been stung.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It hasn't been shattered or it hasn't to the point where my emotions overwhelm me, but I have been stung and I'm like, but why? And you know, but now like that's, you know, I'm just in a different mind state. Yeah.
What would you say that you could improve on with yourself as a partner?
A lot.
But name me something.
As a partner?
Yeah.
Oh,
we're talking about love and all of them things there. You know,
okay,
love.
I love a bit of love.
What would you improve on?
But I feel like love is such a weak word, though. That's from my perspective.
My mic? Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah,
no, but I feel like love is a bit of a weak word. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like love is such a lazy word. I'm the type of person I'd be like, I'll cross oceans of fire. You know what I mean? I'll defeat 1,000 armies. I'll defeat hell's whores just to be with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Talk at the thing.
Yeah. That's me, innit? You know what I mean? But obviously, lazily, I love you. But what do I need to improve on? You know, a lot. Communication. Yeah. Being more honest.
That's key.
Being more being more attentive because I tend to be in my own world. You know what I mean? So like I said, I haven't really understood relationships and a lot of things trigger me when it comes to relationship, but that's because psychologically speaking, it's how I've come up as a youth, you know what I mean? I haven't been guided, you know what I mean? I haven't been guided I haven't seen a man and a woman in a household. I haven't grown up with a mom and dad. I haven't seen that. You know what I mean? So therefore, that's alien to me. So I'm almost so detached from that sort of stuff. But I can't go against my nature.
I hear that.
You know what I mean? So then, when I reach the age where I'm getting interested in women after puberty, my energy is channeled in the wrong way because I haven't had guidance, man. I wish I had guidance. I've had to kind of go through a process, you know what I mean? I've had to go through a process to understand that, certain things you can't do. You know, you can't give your energy freely. You know, you can't, be laying with anyone and everyone because people are dirty, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. No, man, you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah. So, all of that, you know what I'm saying? Just want to be guided and that, you know what I mean? I haven't been guided, but now I've been guiding myself and I'm learning from women. I've learned a lot from women, but that's what I'm saying. Women are great teachers as well. If you can, as a man, if you can just, relax your ego and just shut the fuck up and actually listen, then, a woman who is on her deen, who is disciplined, who's got the right man knows.
Yes.
You know what I mean? As I tell my brethren, why would you even, the person, the species that you love the most, you don't learn from them, but you want to go to the person who is living that species to learn from that.
Exactly.
How can you learn women from man? But that's just me. That's why these are topics I chat to my brethren about. I like I said, I've been around women all my life. You know what I mean? So my first ever best friend was a girl. You know what I mean? And she taught me a lot. You know what I mean? It was her that taught me game. Women have game. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I got my game from a woman. You know what I'm saying? You wanna speak to women, you wanna chat to them, you wanna understand them, you know what I mean? Because then if you don't,
that's the best way when you understand how differently we are. Yeah, man. So you see, like how you said, for example, like sometimes you can get in your head. Yeah. So a woman would look at that as you're distracted from her. She might not understand, but if you communicate that now and say, sometimes I'm just the person where you understand what I'm saying. She might not. She might not. She wouldn't take it that personal. Do you understand? Because we believe where your focus is where your interest is.
Yeah, I hear that.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's just the way that
where your focus is, where you're interested.
That's where we're designed. That's how we're designed.
Yeah.
So it's not that you have to be there every day. I mean, every minute, but you have to kind of tap in and let us know that
you're there.
You know you understand what I'm saying. We don't need you to be there but you know what I'm saying. But that reassurance. Yeah. Do you understand what I mean?
It ain't gonna be like I am reassuring you, but just like, what are you saying? Like,
you understand what I mean?
I feel you.
Even if before you know that you might be tapping out and you might be getting a bit, you could even just tap just to let them. You understand what I mean? Yeah. And then at least they don't think they're just gone off. Yeah. Because women tend to start doing investigation. Yeah. Where's so he haven't seen him for a little while. Yeah. His behaviour started to change. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Who's got his attention? What's he do? Do you understand what I'm saying? Once you understand the way in which our brains work, it's easier to.
It's so different, isn't it?
We definitely do. You lot see blue, red, white, green. We see jade green, light green, baby green, baby pink, light pink, fuchsia pink. Do you understand? We're so much more detailed. And we
That's
can,
no, of course
do you understand what I'm saying?
Of
literally.
Course.
So we look into things.
Even down to your biology, like the fact that you can have you have your periods and that,
exactly.
Know what
I mean? And we sync with who is around us. That in itself shows you energy in itself. Exactly, do you understand? So to get candid, but I'm just saying you can be around, women are around each other. They all end up at the same time of the month. How does that work? Yeah. What is that? Magic, do you understand? So, no one can't tell me nothing about and you know what I mean?
Yeah. But there's still a lot to understand. So
that's why I feel like I grow around a lot of men. So I'm like you with women. I got a lot of women, strong women I'm so grateful for.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you understand?
100%.
Like my granny, my mum. Yeah. And I'm blessed that my grandma and granddad, 60 years married. Do you understand? Like I've seen a lot of that. So I'm not scared of.
There we go.
Of commitment. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
And I do believe that plays it is. Yeah. It makes a difference.
I love that.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah. So psychologically, it plays a difference.
It does.
I ain't been exposed to that.
Yeah, because I've seen it with people. Some people look at you, and obviously relationships take work. Yeah. But you understanding where your partner comes from makes a difference. Yeah. Because some people will say, "Oh my God, you lot been together. That's amazing." Yeah. That partner, that person, comes also from commitment. Yeah. So they're not scared of it. Yeah. But if you are with somebody who was never shown the tools, never saw it, how can you expect it from them
for sure.
so soon? Yeah. That's something, unless you're willing to work together, pray together, if they're worth it. And then you align to, you understand when you come to, you understand what I mean?
I feel you.
You know?
I feel you.
Enough people are picking up partners, having babies with people them not know.
Tell me about it.
You don't know nothing about. Do you understand what I mean?
Tell me about it. I can relate to that, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But have you got a partner?
Yes, I do.
Big up to him still.
I got a fiance.
You got a fiance?
Yes, I do.
I got a
I'm
fiance.
a catch. Come on, how could I not?
Of course.
I'm a total catch. 18. I'm the put the
18
keeping
years.
keeper. I put the keeping keeper.
Nice, man.
Differently.
Big up,
my
man.
grandma is with my granddad, 60 years married.
Big up.
My mum was with my stepdad 27 years.
Yeah.
My auntie and my uncle are married for like
Love
40
that for
something
you, man. Love that.
Like it's
Yeah.
I just done my sister 15-year relationship.
Right, so it's there.
I believe like wifeys are in my family.
Yeah,
we are born to be wives.
Nah, big up to your partner.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Big up to your husband, man.
Right, that's a she. Do you get what I'm saying?
I know you put your foot down and you,
of course,
you know, show
because
him what
behind
as
every
well.
successful man has to be a strong woman, and you can't have somebody that still after so many years because it's work. Yeah, because nothing's. Do you understand? Yeah. But if I didn't have anything about me, I wouldn't be able to. Why would you still be there after so long? Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Those are just things that's been instilled in me from mum, grandma. You know what I'm saying?
For
and
sure.
the people around me.
100%.
Do you understand what I mean? But it's a package.
Yeah. No,
like you said, it's not just what you see here.
Yeah,
it's like what you said, the deep-rooted things, certain values that you have, certain. You understand what I'm saying? It's 100%. Layers, you know.
What I want to say is though, like you and your partner, may you continue to flourish and thrive. You know what I mean? When you do get married and that, big up to your marriage, and
thank you.
May you like stay married like your grandma and your granddad or whatever. Is it your grandma?
Yeah, my grandma.
And her husband. I want that for you, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And have the capacity and the resilience, you know what I mean? Because he said it's a lot of work and a lot happening in a relationship and in a marriage especially, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, all strength to you guys, you know what I'm saying? The power. You get me? So big up to you, man.
Come on.
I love that for you. What you say? You're gonna invite me to the wedding and that?
Yeah, come on,
I come to my sleeveless suit.
I agree, me and him get on though, you know. Come on,
man. To my sleeveless suit and I like, what you were telling me? Hey, what? Listen, if anybody got anything, objections, shut the fuck up, innit, yeah?
You get what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Would anybody like to object? Armz, look at the crowd.
Like,
just give them the look.
Yeah. You get me. Come on, man. I'll big up, man. Big up.
Yeah. Big up. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to round that off there. Yeah. We're going to get into the next section, right? Yeah. This bit is called Quickie with Cream. So I'm going to ask you some quick questions.
Of course.
Okay. Bath or shower?
Shower. It's quick, man. It's quick. I'm not on this. I can't stand baths, man. Just
really, I love a good bubble bath.
It's long. It's long.
It must be a girl thing because I do love a bubble bath.
It's long because I just want to be out there, do my thing, and I'm out. I hear you. How about it?
Work or play?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, both.
Equally.
Equally. There's gotta be, but that's the thing though. It depends on the person's mind, innit? You know what I mean? I don't see nothing as work. You know what I mean? Everything is play.
That. You said that earlier one actually. I did hear you say that.
I'm just
so you just love everything what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm a child that play. Even if it's difficult in some way, it's just I'm playing, man.
I like
you know
that.
What I'm saying?
Leg day or arm day?
Both, man.
Both?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't miss out both.
You can't. Come on, man.
Really? I forgot to say that. Huh? William said leg day and not a lot of men do leg.
You gotta pick one. I gotta pick one. You know what?
If you could, what do you enjoy more? What do you like? Gets you in the zone.
I like legs. You
like your legs. That's what William said.
So let me tell you something. To the mandem that are watching this and the gallem, actually more mandem, training legs actually increases your testosterone.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know the science behind it. You know what I mean? I've looked into it.
Yeah.
And I've heard it so much, and I've actually Googled, and it's like, legs. I can't break down the science, but when you train legs, it actually increases your testosterone. So do up the legs.
I thought you was going to say do up the legs because it deals with your core, you're more sturdy.
No, that too.
You understand what I'm saying?
That too.
Because if it's one thing we can't stand is when there's so Johnny Bravo. You know, big on the top and then some maga legs on the bottom.
Yeah, that too.
You must do leg day.
No, do leg day. Do leg day.
Don't skip it because when I'm in the gym, I tend to find all of the women banging out legs because every girl wants legs and bum.
Yeah.
And then when you look at the men,
they're
just on the yards because they want this. Do you get what I'm saying?
For real.
But you must work both.
Yeah, you need to have balance. You know what I mean? So do legs, like I said. boost your
Matthew,
testosterone.
am I all right? Why do I keep feeling like my hair's all messy?
Yeah, it's calm.
Okay, sorry.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah?
No, like
All
do
right.
legs because it
Yeah.
increases testosterone, and like you said,
Yeah.
it works in your core, works on your posture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have balance as well. You know what I mean? You kind of like, yeah, it's your roots, isn't it? It's your foundation, cuz. So
quick random one though. What would you say is the best thing for core?
Best thing for core?
Yeah.
Cardio, innit? Like high intensive sort of cardio. So I'm not talking about running or anything like that, but high intensive work. You know, you get your med ball, slam that, you know what I mean? You got your skier, you go there, you just do you know what I mean? You got your rowers, you know what I mean? Your bikes, you know what I mean?
Because you touched on something when you said people don't understand. People look at someone, even like a slim person, and think that they're not strong, but they're full of core.
But I want to tell you something.
That's why they say, bro, listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, your core.
It's everything.
You have to...
It's everything.
That thing there.
But I didn't understand this. When I was bodybuilding, when I was just training, when I was just weightlifting, I was just focused on the physical, but I wasn't doing the core stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what I was doing, the way I train anyway, is kind of like I got some cardio in a sense because it's very intense. It's like I'm like here and there, supersets, doing this and that, and the movements I was doing, I was working on cardio too. But there's levels to cardio, and I didn't know cardio until I started combat sports. Do you know what I mean? So I told the man, the gal, get on your cardio, man, because the cardio is the fountain of youth.
Okay.
You know what I mean? From you do cardio, I'm putting you up on game. From you do cardio, you're gonna preserve yourself. You're gonna be young forever. You know what I mean? So
that's what Mark said as well. Yeah.
It starts with the core. Cardio is important. I was misinformed in the beginning. You know what I mean? Watching these people talking about if you want to be big, then do minimum cardio. But then it's like that's wrong advice. It has to go hand in hand. You gotta do your cardio. You gotta run. You gotta like work on that core. You know what I mean? Food also works on your cardio too. So it's not just physical. It's all like everything, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so just
learn about nutrition. Just learn about your bodies. Your body is your temple. You understand what 100%. I'm saying?
What they say?
Even if you're growing anything, food or stuff like that, you know that there's a certain way to water it. You're not going to have certain acid rain upon it. You're going to, you understand? You fertilize the thing, and that's how you have to look at yourself.
100%.
Do you understand what I mean?
The kingdom of God is within you. So why would you not want to?
Come on. So, foreplay or straight to it?
Foreplay, 100%.
Yeah.
You know come on,
tell them people.
you don't.
Yeah, straight to it. We are here from.
Don't get straight to it, man. Come on, man. Oh my days, don't piss me off. Foreplay's everything, cuz don't get me gassed up for this bitch, you know. Oh my God. You gotta warm up the woman, you know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I mean? That's your flow. You got like, you know what I mean? Foot massage first and that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, massage the back and that, you know what I'm saying? But the foot massage, be very, you know what I mean? You gotta take time with the foot massages, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? Because you can't just enter the realms of light and heaven, and you know what I mean, when you ain't really like, you know what I mean, it's so important, you know. And first, listen, I gotta tell you something I saw here. Listen, making love is not about you, fam. It's about the woman, cuz. You know what I'm saying? So take time, man. All you selfish man, them out there trying to bust and that, man. Allow it, bruv. You know what I mean? Make sure your mum bust first. Maybe 3 times and then or maybe 7 times. You know what I mean? And then you can bust your other corner. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's not about you, man. It's about unison, isn't it? But it's deeper. It's deeper.
Yeah,
it's deeper.
I always just say that I just feel like the more you learn, the more you get to know each other.
It's better.
The more you lot explore together and the deeper connection with each other, 100%. And the more you lot wanna you lot will automatically will just be enjoying one another. Certain things won't even come in like a big, because you just, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But foreplay is important. Foreplay
is imperative for women.
Yeah, you have to know. That's how you get to know. That's
how you get me?
That's how you get to know, man.
You don't just go and turn on the car.
No, you don't.
You know what was there? Steve, no.
Yeah, foreplay is important,
you get what
man.
I'm saying?
That's your
There's a time and a place, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, the quick things.
Because at the end of the day, sometimes foreplay is done before.
Yeah.
And even like, you know, like you lot are talking from in the day. You understand? Sometimes you've warmed up from in the day, so then you just can't wait to see him. That's different. That's different. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only time I'm giving you like the excuse for the straight to it. You understand what I'm saying?
It's all good. But yeah, foreplay is everything, and take the opportunity, man. Get to know your woman. You know what I'm saying?
I met the gal I'm enjoy.
Yeah, man. Take time.
Okay, slimmers or thickianas?
Oh man, I want to say I don't mind. I don't really care. But because I got to choose one, I say thickianas, innit? You know what I mean? Because man don't discriminate, you know what I'm saying?
You don't discriminate, but you hear like Lificky out.
Yeah. But hey, all
Yeah.
the slim ones,
Yeah.
the slim
Yeah.
things too, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The slim ones, and you listen.
Slim one with shit.
Oh shit, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I know. I'm getting
Slim
excited, you
with
know.
shit.
I'm getting too excited. Hey. But yeah, man. Listen, all the women them are beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Come
just
on.
big up the women in general, man.
Big them
man.
up.
You get me 100%, man.
Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, I love my short and thick, you know. That's
Yeah,
me still,
imagine that's my next question. I swear we're aligned, you know. Tall girls or short? So you like the little, you like the short because you're tall.
Yeah, but man, like,
yeah, but you don't discriminate. But you like a little petite, thickiana.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Look on 5 foot 4, 5 foot 5. That's it. Yeah. Hey, yo, he said, so I come my way. You know what I'm saying?
You hear that? He's picturing. Who you picturing? Which 5 foot 4 you picture?
Big purr. Big purr. Big purr. Big purr.
All right. So this section of the show we call Sip or Spill.
Okay.
As I know you're on your head, you know, you don't drink or whatever. You got your water there. You
H2
can
hose.
squat or spill if you want.
Squat or spill. Okay.
So if you don't want to answer, you can do a couple squat. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay then. So first thing is, rate how tired you was from 1 to 10 after the bouncer fight.
Oh man, that was 20. 100. Furthermore, I was mashed up. And that wasn't the first. That wasn't the first and last time. Oh my days, I've been so mashed up after my fights, boy. Yeah, nah, man.
Zapped.
It's finished, bro.
Finished.
Because I got this energy where I just put everything into everything. So just one little jab is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, now it's finished. Like what? Listen, over 10, man.
Yeah.
Over 10.
Gone.
I was
Bust the Richter scale.
I was so relieved when it was finished. I was like, oh my god, let me kick back. You know what I'm saying? It was good. Went out to the back. You know what I mean? Emptied myself, and it was great.
Have you ever been so tired, like you don't even want to have the you know when they interview after, you just want to get to the back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
That was my last fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to get carried out. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, I've had to get carried out twice. You know what I mean? Because like I've exerted so much. You know what I mean? And fighting, when you're in the ring, you have to compose yourself. It's about being in the midst of chaos, but still being still mentally.
I hear that.
And I haven't, because like I said, I'm new in the game, innit? You know what I mean? So I'm still learning the mental side of things. So I feel like now I'm kind of coming to grips with that, but I'm still in the process of that. But when you're in that chaos, you just have to be so still. You have to be so
focused.
stoic. Because if your mind is chaotic and you're in that chaos,
you can black out.
You're gonna exert like unnecessary energy. Do you know what I mean? That's why I rate all these fighters, because to be able to be that composed in the midst of chaos is a superpower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on. So when it's something like you being carried out after, do you have to like have an IV drip and that to get?
No, because it's from a place of exhaustion. It's like severe exhaustion. So my last fight, I remember like I finished it. I went the full distance, and I was like, oh shit, I don't think, because you know, dehydration, you know what I mean, you're exhausted, man ain't giving you water, the whole thing, the whole energy, everyone is there, so it's like, alright, cool, man, start like feeling a bit dizzy and that, and then boom, I was like, yeah, I'm not walking out, I'm done, you man carry me the fuck out, bro, you know what I'm saying? And then but people don't know, they don't realize how tasking it is for your body, you know what I mean, to do all of that. I mean, I don't do 12 rounds. Like, these men are sick. Respect to them. Even back in the day, they used to do 20, 25 rounds. Man are doing 15 rounds. Imagine how powerful them man are, do you know what I mean? And I'm like doing 4 rounds, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I remember backstage, my whole body was cramping. You want to talk about pain? Yeah, I have felt pain, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just cramps, like, just my whole body just like seizing up. In that moment, I'm still walking though. I'm still summoning. I'm still like, but that's not the first time, because I've had this experience before. I've had that experience before from just training, because that's how I train. I train so hard because discipline is something that's been a savior in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I put my all in everything that I do, you know what I'm saying, to the point where it's damaging to my own flesh. Do you know what I'm saying? So at this period in time, I'm kind of taking a backseat. I'm doing a lot more different things, but I'm letting my body recover. But yeah, my last fight was crazy. You know what I mean? It was fun. It was sick after that, getting carried out and then having to go through the whole.
It was sick. It was fun getting carried out. Don't make me laugh. It's funny.
I love it. You know what I mean? In the backstage. I didn't want to chat to nobody. I'm just like, I got my brethren next to me, and I mean, hold tight Aisha, man, Lady Ice, you get me? She was there for me.
Big up.
You know what I'm saying? She carried me, she drove me back to the hotel. She had to, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm mashed. I'm like a potato, bruv, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's sick though. I love it.
It's an experience.
I love it. I just love these. Yeah, you know what I mean? Where people shy away from that, I'm just like, bring it on. You know what I mean? It's great.
Okay, so the next one is, what would you say to the people who say you need to switch up your fighting style or lose muscle mass if you want to improve stamina in the ring?
Yeah, no, that's true. That's correct.
Oh, is that you
no,
reckon
that's
so?
real. That's real. Yeah.
Is that
real.
something that
I accept that? Yeah,
okay.
that's good. That's good criticism. That's like constructive.
So you take all that
I take it on board. Yeah.
And are you taking that? Or so is that something that you think?
I've been working
really?
on.
Go on,
Armz. Yeah, 100%. I've been doing my cardio and I can't. Like, I'm a heavy set youth.
Yeah.
Like, this is not going anywhere. Like, I'm a natural athlete. Like, this is built from, this is not drugs, you know what I mean? So this is me, you know what I mean? And I've done so much cardio, but I can't go past a certain weight because my body it's not that normal. Now, people don't know how much work I put into just lifting weight, you know what I mean? And the force in which I lift those weights, you know what I mean? Because that was my fight then. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was fighting with the iron, you know what I'm saying? So definitely they are right, but inevitably when I do my cardio, the London street fighters, all the time my coaches, you know what I mean, all the time London street fighters, that's why I train and that. You know, the amount of cardio they make me do, like honestly, in that gym I've died many times, you know what I'm saying, and then I've been reborn, you know what I'm saying. They put me through some mad cardio works, and then when I leave that gym I'm just so light, I'm like, hello. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a baby again. But yeah, no, definitely the people that are giving that advice, they are right, because muscle mass does take a lot more effort. You know what I mean? When you're very like when you're heavy set like me, it takes more of an effort, you know what I mean? So I've had to improve my gas tank, you know what I mean? So I'm here doing that, man. Don't watch that, man. And there's more works to be done anyway.
I love that. And if you could call out anyone to fight in the ring, who would it be?
Oh, definitely Bouncer.
Bouncer.
Oh, definitely. my brethren Bouncer, my bestie Bouncer, you know what I mean? Because he knows we have to run it back, you know what I mean? He knows that's why every time, you know, he's all these years he's still talking about, man. You know what I mean? Because it burns him. You know what I mean? Because he had an opportunity. You know what I mean? I had an opportunity, and I've got to take accountability for taking part in that, and I've got to take accountability for not being my best self. But things are things, innit? Life is life, and unfortunately I wasn't able to come as I would have loved to. But man, learn from that. So we need to run that back for the people them and show them that you've personally like show them like it's not that thing, and for me
rematch we are saying
rematch boxing thing, you know what I mean? Just get in there and just do our thing. So definitely, but and just to say as well, you know, there's no ill will towards anybody, you know what I mean? I've learned, I've grown up, it's all right, I don't care no more. People like to this day like people ask me about that fight, and your sister, you're not the first person to be like, but you know you didn't lose that fight, like, do you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. We move. It's nothing real. It's just for the cultures, for you people out there. You know what I mean? For me personally, you heard it here first. I just give back. There's no like taking from me, because I'm already nice. I'm good. I've got what I need in life. You know what I'm saying? These gifts are like I'm good, you know what I mean? So there's no need for me to deceive anyone. There's no reason for me to try and take from anyone. I want us all to just prosper, you know what I mean? I want your thing. I want Convos with Cream to just reach like, you know, like what's that loose woman level? You know what I mean? So you got a crowd, you know, TV, like Ricky Lake,
international,
you know what I mean? All of that, you know what I mean? All of that, you know what I mean? Come to Ghana and do it, man.
Mainstream.
Listen, man, all of that. So that's gonna manifest. That's gonna come for you. You know what I mean? Because that's already out in the universe. But this is what I'm on. You know what I mean? But when I do have that fight with Bouncer again, it's gonna be on a different level, Christ energy levels. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's not. Yeah, you're gonna know me. You're gonna feel me. You know what I'm saying? Because for a time I've been in the shadows. I don't speak much, but with Steve now, he's like talk your shit.
Well, you've spoken today.
Talk your shit.
You've spoken today.
So big up Steve again.
Yeah, now you
Three kingdoms.
Yeah, big up Steve. Big up yourself, Steve. Come on. Now you've spoken today, and your energy was lovely. Do you understand what I'm saying? I love your story.
Thank you so
it's
much,
inspirational.
Sister.
I wish you all the best.
You too.
We'll definitely keep in touch anyway.
100%.
Do you understand what
I'm
I'm saying?
On the socials, 100%.
Yeah, and I just want to thank you for coming on.
My pleasure.
You know
my
what
pleasure,
I mean?
My pleasure.
So before we wrap up the show, we have a bit where I let you say a message.
Yeah.
So just like give the message to the youth, give a message to the people, them, whoever you want to. Okay. The floor's yours.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I always do this, Whenever I speak,
it could be something quick. It could be.
Okay. I've definitely thought about this. But you see, when you get put on the spot, you're like, oh shit. A message for the people, them. Yeah. Always keep forgiveness in your heart. Yeah. Before you sleep, forgive your enemies. You know what I mean? Forgiveness is very important. You know what I mean? So you can just light up yourself and just move through life with grace and decorum and elegance. You know what I'm saying? So always forgiveness. You know what I mean? Forgive people no matter what they did. Forgive them, man. It's not worth holding it on. Trust me. Take it from me. Take it from me. Yeah, me.
And then before you finish that, just let the people them know where they can find you and if there's anything to look out for.
Listen, make sure you follow my good sister, Cream. You know what I mean. Support this sister. Support her. You know what I mean. Support her thing. You know what I mean. Share it with your brethren and your mum and your dads and your aunties. Tell her about her. But if you want to know more about me, Armz ARMZ _Korleone with a K, Korleone, whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? And what I got going on, a whole heap of good things. You know what I mean? Music, art, fighting, videos, you know what I mean, content, just you know what I mean, nice things, you know what I mean, positive things and just abundance and you know what I mean, all of that, you know what I mean. So anyway, I can support your thing, so please do let me know.
The same here, man.
On,
Thank you
always.
Once again. Big up yourself. You lot make Sundays for Armz, man. Big up yourself. Do you get me?
Thank you.
Yes.
Big up, man.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, man.
Make sure, like you said, like what Armz said, like, share, subscribe, follow on the socials. I just want to big up everybody on the team. I want to big up my proud sponsors.
Yes.
Big up Mafiela, big up my makeup artist, big up Mark Security.
All of them there.
You know the vibes already, and I'll see you next time.
Right here. You get me?
Yes, boy.
Done no. Big up.